Alrighty, everybody. Welcome back to Bar Talk Live. As always, I'm your host, Marcus, and joining with me is Alan and Ivan. How are you guys doing today?
Jolt.
Dope.
I know, beautiful Midland, Texas. Uh,
Midland,
that always
Texas.
sucks. Anyways, yeah,
Midland,
it's
Texas.
freaking garbage out here.
Garbage. Well,
Does my sound okay, guys? Can y'all hear me pretty good?
You sound alright.
Yeah.
yeah. So before I forget it, like last week, I'm going to talk about my drink of the week, going back with the Raiderland Red from Two Docs Brewing Company. So that's what I got going on tonight. I don't know what the guys got, but that's what we're rocking with.
I did not get anything today, unfortunately. I
Oh, man.
apologize.
All right. So I think we lost Alan, but oh, here it comes.
Interruptions. Sorry, people. I did not get anything either this time, so I am back to drinking H2O still. That is I'm still slacking on that. So,
All
but
right.
H2O is definitely something important. So,
All right. Well, Ivan, you got a dad joke for us this week, or are we gonna jump right into it?
I do. I do. You
All
ready?
right. Yep,
Can you
I'm
see
ready.
me?
Yep.
What does a baby computer call his father?
What does a baby computer call his father?
a micro daddy.
If it was a mom, I would have gone with motherboard.
That would have been pretty good.
Oh,
Motherboard.
call his father.
A baby computer calls his father.
Oh no, Ivan's cracking
I
up
tell this
over
is
there.
very
So yeah, I know.
It's pretty simple.
Okay. All right. Well, tell us. What is it?
Data.
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 Okay. Okay. I'll take that
Hey,
one.
that's pretty good. Yeah.
Short and simple to the heart.
Yeah.
Come on.
All right. So, as you guys may have seen this week, we're going to be talking about movies, and we've got a couple of different categories. So we're going to be talking about our must-watch movies, movies that we think are overrated, movies that we think are underrated, and our top kids movies. And just to clarify with the overrated movies, I feel like I want to put this out there. This doesn't necessarily mean that we're terrible movies, that they are terrible. It's more of these are movies that we think got way too much hype than what they deserved. You
Yeah,
guys
for
agree with
sure.
that?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't think any of these
So
movies that I'm about to put on my list, I don't think they're terrible whatsoever. It's just
so
overhyped,
we're doing overrated first.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll do
overrated.
overrated.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll do overrated, underrated,
Some hot takes.
must watch, and then we'll go with the kids movies to round it out.
All right.
Okay.
Let's just fucking hop into it,
All right,
dude.
yeah, yeah,
Who
yeah,
goes
yeah.
first?
Yeah,
Who
let's get
goes first?
into it. You know what, Ivan?
Who goes
Let's
first? Let him
you go first.
overrated. It's a kids movie. Don't come at me.
Okay.
Wally. Never liked it. Never liked
Okay.
Wally.
Okay. I was so close to putting Wally, but I saved my Wally spot for another kids movie.
Net
Y'all,
So
did not like Wally. Was not
y'all,
my favorite.
y'all are uncultured swines.
no, I I
Why
I
did you
I
not
agree
like?
like
with
Wally.
Wally. I agree
What
with
did
that.
you not like? What did you not like
Dude,
about?
I thought he was boring.
You thought it was boring?
I never liked it when I was a kid. I watched it in theaters when I was a kid. I never liked it.
Man, I wish I got to watch it in theaters.
I mean, I thought it was a decent movie,
Okay, dude.
but I've never gone to rewatch it because I just didn't really captivate me. I didn't care for it as much as other people
You know,
did.
the only thing that threw me off was that Ronald Reagan showing up in that movie. Like, I was like, why?
Wait, Ronald Reagan was in the movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, wasn't he the president during that time or whatever?
Oh, I
Or was
don't
it
know.
somebody? Am I wrong or am I right?
Yeah, I just I think they may have shown. I don't know. I didn't like
There's
it.
like so
That's
there's
all I
clips
know.
in it that shows like the president talking about like what happened to the world or whatever, and like how they fled and whatever.
I mean, honestly, that's probably just something that I missed. But
Yeah, it's a little cameo in there. But it's ahead of its time, I think. Wally was ahead of it. If it would have came out right now, I don't think it would be overrated. I don't think it'd be hated on.
Mhm.
I don't
Shut
know
your
about
ass
that
up,
one.
boy.
I don't know about that
Dude,
one.
I just didn't like it. All right, Marcus, go.
All right.
We could probably
So
argue all day about this.
so my number one overrated movie is 2009 James Cameron's Avatar. Beautiful movie.
Uh,
I just
Understand? I understand, but it's goated. The first one, dude, amazing. For the time,
the
amazing.
plot is
The
okay.
fuck?
I
I will
mean,
tune in. I will go ahead. So I'll go ahead and tune in with Marcus on this because that is
okay,
my
yeah.
number one overrated movie too.
Yeah.
I think it was just it's been way overhyped. It took so long to get its just a sequel. By the time they're finished filming the whole series, we're gonna be like fucking 40 years old. I'm gonna
Well,
lose track of
First
what
off,
the hell happened on the
they
first
filmed
season.
it all in one go. First off, they filmed it all in one go.
They're
They're
still
all
filming.
ready already.
No, they're still filming
No,
it.
they're all ready.
One
They
of the
recorded
actors
all the
literally just
voices
barely.
already.
One
I
of
was
the
saying,
actors barely. I thought she barely said the
No,
one that plays the mom. She said that by the time that
no.
she's done filming it,
They did the lines already. All the lines are done. Like these movies have been done.
so what's the point of them
It
holding
just
back on this?
it just because they're fucking amazing movies. I mean, I don't. Did you watch the second one?
Yeah, I watched the second one, but I
I did not
mean,
watch the second one because I was so disinterested in the first one. I was like, I don't even care to watch the second one.
it's just I had so much time had passed that I was like, that's cool. If it would have been like 2 years or something, like I would have been like, okay, yeah, that's fine.
Whack,
That,
bro. That's crazy. That you know what? I'm over it. I'm over it.
It
That's
just
so
was
crazy.
not that good. The plot was
So
average. It was an
good.
average
the plot
plot.
the plot was all right. I'll give the plot something, but it's just to me the reason why it was overrated is just that I did like the first one, right? But I put it to me I put the series, not the single movie. I put the series because the series is just
Yeah.
taking too long to come out. I don't want to wait 7 years for a sequel.
I mean, I think it was longer than 7 years, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was like 10, 12 years. I don't want to wait that long for a sequel.
Crazy.
Hey, it's about the same
Okay,
time as
whatever.
GTA.
Okay, well, that's
All
different.
right. Yeah, and you'll wait for that, huh? What
Yeah, I'll wait for
weak
that.
ass take. All right,
All
I'm
right, all
over
right,
it.
all
Let's
right,
go.
all right.
All
What's
right,
your next one?
this one's gonna be really unpopular.
Okay, okay.
Really unpopular. Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse.
Oh,
What?
is that the
The one with
first one or the second one?
I think that's the first one.
Yeah, because I think the second one's Across the Spider Verse. That
yeah.
that is
I've
interesting.
started it. I've
You know,
I've started it so many times and have
and you just can't
never
finish.
finished it because of
Really?
my friends. I've seen the start of it so many times and I've never got to finish it because they always fell asleep. Just for me, it killed the greatness behind it. I'm sure it's a great movie. Never
You,
finished it though.
you probably just haven't given it a chance. You haven't given it a fair shot.
I
Yeah.
couldn't do it. I've seen the first 30, 45 minutes so many
It,
times and
I feel like it's pretty rough at the
and that's
beginning.
because of my friends. It's just because I never got to watch it through. If I would have watched it through the first time, it'd probably be a different story. Just a personal thing.
I haven't watched the
It's just
sequel
for
yet.
me. It's gone. I lost it, bro. Just can't do it.
There's like two more movies after that one, isn't there?
Yeah, so Across the
Maybe if
Spider
I just
Verse, another really great movie. The third one hasn't come out yet. I don't know what it's called, but yeah.
maybe I just got to rewatch it sometime. Maybe it won't be overrated. That's just me.
I feel like now
All
that you
right,
have the
go
mindset that it's
Marcus.
overrated, you might still think that it is after you finish
You're
it.
gonna go
But
in there with a negative mindset, and you're not
yeah,
gonna give it a fair
yeah.
chance. You're gonna be like, I don't
Whatever,
know.
man. All right, you ever watch the Avatar? We'll fucking talk.
All right.
Okay.
So my
All
second
right, go Marcus. Go.
my second overrated movie is 1986 Tony Scott Top Gun. I'm just putting it out there.
Just not patriotic? Are you just not patriotic?
Listen, Top
What's
Gun
not to love
Maverick.
about
Top Gun Maverick, great movie. Top Gun, all right movie. Like, I mean, the action was good, but again, the plot does it for me. Like, it's such a simple plot that like it's predictable.
I mean, dude,
You,
I'm just,
you should just
no
revoke your citizenship.
way. There's
I'm
no
just saying,
way.
yeah.
You should never say the Pledge of Allegiance ever again.
Hey,
Oh my
well, you know what?
gosh.
Hey, if that pissed you off, my next one definitely will. But
Top Gun, man. What Top Gun? Just the best Top Gun. You just don't like.
okay, Maverick is definitely the
Crazy.
best one.
I have never watched the Maverick one. I haven't watched Top
That
Gun
one's
Maverick.
really, really good.
Oh my god.
I never knew
There's
that they
no
did their
shot.
own
You
stunts.
fucking lying to me, Marcus.
No,
That's fucking crazy.
straight up.
I'm on, dude. Go, Mark. Go, Alex.
Go.
I'm about to punch Mark. Go.
So my number 2 overrated movie,
Uh-huh.
and this is my personal just opinion of this movie, is Cars 2. I don't know if y'all have seen it. I don't know if y'all have watched it, but Cars 2 does not deserve the love that it got when it came out. Cars 2 had nothing to do with
Honestly,
racing.
Cars
It had nothing to
2
do with.
was my
It
favorite.
had, oh my god! It had
honestly,
nothing
I
to do
don't
with
even
racing.
remember the
The first one.
first
I mean,
one was
the
great.
the
I
first
don't
one was
know if I watched
amazing.
the second one.
The
This-
second one, it's about spies.
Yeah,
and
Tow
Mater
Mater
being
is a spy in
no,
the UK.
bro. It's a movie about cars and racing. Why would you make it about spies?
Because you know what? They did the Fast and Furious thing. They
No,
started
they
out as
didn't.
street racing, and then they bumped it up to where they're like international spies.
And then Cars 3 just goes straight back into racing. Like they forget everything about spies and everything.
Yeah, I never watched Cars 3.
Explain that.
I may
Explain
agree
that.
with that. I feel like I would probably agree with that if I'd seen it. I've only seen the first one. First one's great.
Cars
I love
2
the
is
first one.
just I don't think it's way overhyped. It got too overhyped. I mean, when Cars 3 came out, I was like so hyped for it, and I was like, yes, finally, please be something about going Lightning McQueen going back to racing for the Piston Cup, and it was. Just Cars 2, I was just like, why? Why is this about spies? Why are cars spies? So that's my take on that.
Okay.
You know, if I watched it, I probably would agree with you. That's a good point. I mean, I have no
It just made no
no
sense.
rebuttal there. I like that. You can explain it. I like that. I probably would agree with that.
I don't know. I still like Cars 2.
All right,
You're full of it.
all right. My third overrated is Logan because he came back in Deadpool. I thought Hugh
Damn.
was over acting for the Wolverine.
He dug him up too in
Story-
Deadpool. He fucking dug
Story
him up.
wasn't great. The story wasn't great. Like get the kid thing. It was,
Yeah.
That was a good
I
story.
thought it was
don't know what you're
alright,
talking
but
about.
it was all right. But I would have wished he never came back and played Wolverine and committed to his word. I mean, I
He
love
did
Deadpool
say-
though. The Deadpool movie was amazing. It's
He
a great
did say
movie,
that
but I thought he was done. That's why I was so sad about it. And then he came back to do the Deadpool, and it was like, well, Logan kind of like, I know it's a different universe, Wolverine, and I get that, but I went through a lot of heartache watching Logan for him to
That's
come
a-
back some years later and play Hugh, and Hugh plays them again in Wolverine.
That's
So,
a fair
could
point.
we have had
And I
more
mean,
X-Men movies? Could we have another Wolverine movie? I mean, what's the possibility? I mean, we could have,
I haven't seen the new one. I haven't seen the new Deadpool movie, so I don't
Oh,
I
you
don't know
haven't?
how. No, I haven't. So I don't know. I
dude,
just saw a scene where he gets dug up. Like he literally is looking for
hilarious.
Logan. He's looking for Logan, and he's like he digs up his freaking skeleton,
yeah.
and he's like sitting there with him, and I'm like,
Hilarious.
that's the scene that I saw.
It's
And then he
hilarious.
fights with him in the opening credits with his body.
I got so drunk.
Yeah, I
I
saw
got
that.
so drunk during that movie that I kind of it's like a fever dream.
Ugh.
Like I remember it, but I don't remember it type of vibe,
God.
All right, go Marcus.
All right. So this is the one that I said that you guys are definitely going to get onto me for. 1994, Robert Zemeckis, Forrest Gump.
Oh my god.
I'm just putting it out there. Again, the whole timeline of how everything worked out is just so unbelievable. And like I understand that's like the charm of the movie, like him going through all of like, all of this American history, but I'm like, I would have liked a more grounded approach. And I
He
mean,
got to
there's
meet
some memorable
JFK, bro.
lines. And
He got to meet JFK, bro. Like, what more do you want from him? He got to play at Alabama.
Dude,
so
I mean, I get it. It's long. It's long, but it's phenomenal.
So you
It's a
guys are
great
gonna
movie.
see like my underrated list and my must watch list, and I think you guys will kind of understand what kind of movie person I am, and I think that these overrated movies will make a little bit more sense to you as to why I picked them.
Forrest Gump is a national treasure, bro. Forrest Gump is like, you think of Tom Hanks in his movie, like the movie that made him. I think of Forrest Gump.
I think
I
big.
think you just don't like it because it's long. I think you don't like it because it's long.
Oh no, I've got some long
Personally.
movies on here. So
It's whack. You're whack. That one's a whack.
I just
They
That's
made
a
a
whack
I
restaurant
just
take.
out
like
there. They have
I
a
just like
That's a
good
whack.
filmmaking. I like good filmmaking. That's what it is.
they make a restaurant out of Bubba Gump.
Bro,
Bubblegum, yeah.
I'll fucking punch you in your shit, fucking Marcus. I can't believe that. Oh my god.
Uh,
I
oh,
mean,
I
what in the
agree.
world is going
Walmart
on?
is my life says, dare I say, Tom Hanks is overrated. I don't think overrated necessarily because Big. If you guys haven't
Oh
seen
my
Big, great
god.
movie.
Tom
Great
Hanks is a
movie.
Tom Hanks is a great actor. When Tom Hanks caught COVID in 2020, we talked about this. We were
That's
like,
that's a fair point. That's when I knew shit hit the fan.
when Tom Hanks, God bless his soul, when Tom Hanks kicks the bucket, y'all are all gonna eat y'all's words and say that we miss him and all this, and y'all gonna eat y'all's words and be like, dang, I should have not called him
Into my
overrated.
stomach. That take was garbage. Go, Alan. Go. I'm
My number three.
infuriated. Infuriated.
My number three. This movie is gonna bring back probably some memories for both of y'all.
Okay.
My number three overrated movie is Bird Box. You
Bird
remember that
Box.
movie?
Yep.
Remember that movie?
You remember that,
Marcus?
Ivan?
Or Ivan?
With
Let me look it up.
it's with
Is it Sandra
Sandra
Bullock?
Bullock.
Sandra
Yeah, Sandra
Bullock.
Bullock.
Yeah, those two little kids. They're having to wear a blindfold out in the world. The whole plot of it is just kind of.
Oh,
I just never really liked the
fair.
whole plot.
That's
The
fair. I'll
I
give
got
you that. I
it
give
got
you
too
that.
trendy. It got too trendy. Like
Good take.
too many
It came
people.
out
Like
on Netflix.
yeah,
Yeah.
too many
Came out on
people followed
Netflix.
into it. I remember
That's a good take.
I watched it because people
That's a
were
good
like,
take.
hey, you need to watch it. I'm like, no.
Dap me up, son. Dap me up, son. Oh, yeah. Good fucking
I like
take. I like
Big.
that shit. That's a good fucking
I like Bird Box. I thought it was a good movie.
Oh my god, you didn't even watch it.
Yeah.
whack, dude.
Whack.
All right,
So that's my take on that.
I got two honorable mentions. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, go for it.
First one, the Paranormal Activity movies. Overrated.
Oh, agreed.
Yeah.
The first one,
Yeah.
Whack movie.
the first one was good, but
First one was probably the best one. It
Yeah.
was really
Yeah.
scary when I was a kid, but now as
Yeah.
I got older, terrible movies.
yeah.
I can agree
Second,
with that.
the Titanic. I think the Titanic's a bit overrated.
Okay, I wanted to put Titanic, but I haven't seen the
Oh.
movie, so I can't say it's overrated.
So I'm back and forth on that too. Like, I mean, I love the. It just
Was-
had nothing to do with the
I-
Titanic. The movie's
I think,
Titanic. It's not Jack and Rose. If they wanted to name it Jack and Rose,
I think it's a good love story. Like I get it, but like, it's it's a right movie. I don't think it deserved all the hype.
it was long.
That's
It was
just my
long.
opinion, though. Just kind of it is long. Like
It got re-released
whole
in 2012 too in theaters, like the 100-year anniversary.
the accuracy of the Titanic going down wasn't accurate too. There's some
Yeah.
like it's kind of like
And Jack could have definitely fit on the
pretty
door. We all know
wishful.
that.
Yeah. Jack
100%. She threw the necklace.
Yeah.
Like I was like, I get it. It's symbolic, but
Symbolism.
I don't know. It's all right. Maybe if I watch it now, Movie,
I
but
mean, I'll watch it. I'll watch it now. Like if I want to sit there and watch it, I'll watch it just for like, cause I'm like, oh, it's the Titanic. But I mean, I don't think I'm gonna willingly go to like a movie theater and pay $5 to go watch that movie.
Yeah.
it's fair.
Yeah, I'd rather catch on
Okay,
HBO
those are
sometime.
my two.
All right.
All
So
right.
my next overrated movie, and this is my honorable mention, and I don't know if it's gonna upset some people. I know the rest of my list has, Ivan, especially you. But my honorable mention for overrated movies is 2009 Pete Docter's Pixar movie Up.
God,
I agree.
The only good
I agree.
part about Up is like the first
you know what?
15, 20 minutes. The moment that the actual movie starts, where like they lift off and the house leaves, the plot just completely falls apart. Like,
Yeah, I was never big up guy.
yeah,
Never big up guy.
yeah.
I'm just a fan of the dodo bird.
I cried my eyes out in the
I think I
beginning,
can.
but I mean,
Elder Bird was just so random too. The
yeah,
bird was really random.
yeah,
I think I agree. I like that. That's not a bad take.
yeah.
It's definitely not one I want to punch you over. So
Hey, well, there we go.
you know,
That's a win.
that's it's. I like the take. I like the
All
take.
right, all right. Nice.
All right, Alan, hit it.
Okay, this one might be a little controversial too. It is a Christmas movie. I decided to throw a Christmas movie in here.
Okay.
It's actually a Halloween movie too. The Nightmare Before Christmas, I feel like is a little overrated.
I think I I I can see that. Was never a big
I
never a big Nightmare
never
Before
found it
Christmas guy.
appeasing. I never found like the plots to it. I remember it came on as a kid when it came on like around Halloween during on ABC Family. That's when I knew that it's Halloween time. And then
Yeah.
they threw it on again against
Yeah,
Christmas.
Christmas. Yeah.
I think that I thought of it as like a money plot for them. They're like, oh, we can use it as for a Halloween movie, Christmas. But I mean, like, I see the love that people give it, and I'm like, people get tattoos of that freaking Jack Skellington.
Yep. We know
Yeah.
someone that has
Like,
those
did you like
tattoos.
did you like
Yeah,
Caroline? Like Caroline? I thought Caroline was all right.
it
Well,
was
Same
alright.
vibe.
It was kind of creepy.
was Nightmare Before Christmas? Is that Tim Burton? Is that one of
Yeah,
his
it's Tim Burton.
movies?
Yeah. Tim
Okay.
Burton. Yeah.
So I've never really been a fan of Tim Burton. I like Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice is a good one. I haven't seen the second one.
Beetlejuice is good. I like Beetlejuice.
I think Beetlejuice is overrated.
Damn.
The OG one, that's
Yeah.
like little Pepe
I
Le
haven't watched the new
Pew
one. I
in
have
that
not watched the
thing.
new one.
Okay.
I tried to watch it. I got halfway through. I didn't really like it.
Yeah, but Tim Burton's been one of those actors for me, or those directors, I mean, that I just haven't really. I don't know. I don't really care for their style, and it's weird because it's definitely an out there style, and super unique, especially in this field. But again, movies like Caroline and there was that Frankenweenie. Did you guys ever see that?
Oh yeah.
Or
Yeah.
like another one was like Norman or something, or Norm,
Yeah.
and they have like that same like stop motion and like animation
The
style, but they're
the
kind of like goth.
You know,
there's one with like the
Monster
man with
House.
the bride.
Oh, Monster House. Okay, I like
I
that one.
remember Monster House. I
Monster
think
House.
that one was pretty good.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Yeah,
That was
All
definitely
right, we
great.
got off on a tandem. We got off
Yeah.
on a tandem.
Yeah,
my bad.
but yeah,
But
I think
Nightmare Before
think-
Christmas. That's why I think it's overrated. I never really liked the animation, never really liked the plot. I mean, I will enjoy it just because it is a holiday movie, and me personally, I love holiday movies, but I just feel like it's not one of my go-to holiday movies that I am going to choose, whether it's Christmas or Halloween. So that's my take on that.
I'd say that's a very valid point.
Sure.
I would agree with you.
So
That's it.
now we go into
that's good.
what?
That's underrated.
Yes.
Underrated.
Underrated movies. This one I had a little bit of fun with.
All right.
So
Yeah, I think I had a little bit of fun with this one.
Very
too.
underrated. One of my top favorite actors.
okay.
Rip him. Man's mental health is serious.
Hmm.
Dead Poet Society.
Oh, Dead Poet Society.
Oh, Captain, my Captain. Oh, Captain, my Captain.
Such a good
Oh.
movie.
I mean,
Alan, you look like you
what
haven't
a
seen it.
beautiful movie it was.
No, I've
He
seen
probably
parts of it.
hasn't.
It's where he's a teacher. He goes in and gives those kids a chance.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
he
just
inspires the
it's taking me a
kids.
while. Yeah, it's taking me a while to kind of remember, but that one was
Oh,
a really good
it
the
movie.
was
kid,
such a good
the
movie.
kid kills him. The kid kills himself because his
Yeah.
dad doesn't let him makes him quit acting, and he's gonna send
Yeah.
him to a military school.
hmm
It's perfect, dude. It's so Shakes like it's like the Shakespeare of it.
Yeah,
It's beautiful, dude.
I like
Beautiful.
that. That's a really good take.
Yeah. Really good movie. I loved it. That's
Yeah.
Dead Poet Society. That's a good underrated one.
So my first underrated movie, and so my underrated movies, I didn't rank these like I did with my overrated, because I kind of feel like they all deserve the same love. I did put an honorable mention though, which I'll get to, but my first one that I'm talking about is 2006, Martin Scorsese, one of my favorite directors, The Departed. Has a stellar cast: Matt Damon, Leo, Jack Nicholson, Mark Wahlberg's in it, Alec
Beautiful,
Baldwin. I
beautiful,
um
beautiful
the
pick.
Sheen's father. I can't remember. Is
Dude,
his name Martin Sheen? Such a great movie. My
beautiful pick.
God. And I just don't think it
Beautiful fucking
deserved.
pick.
I don't think it got the hype that it deserved. Like
Dude, what
my,
a fucking banger, dude.
like
That's a banger. That's a
yeah,
good ass underrated movie.
like Scorsese has a
Dude.
lot of like
Okay.
highly rated movies out there, and for some reason
Now,
that
most
one always
people,
gets pushed to the back burner. I don't know why. It's so good though. But
Beautiful movie. That's
yeah,
fucking good ass fucking movie, dude.
yeah.
Good pick. Good pick.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, Alan. What you got for us?
All right, Alan.
okay, so when this is kind of just coming from a child version of myself, this movie is at least. This movie, I took a lot of time thinking about it, and I feel like it's. I mean, when it came out, I wasn't even born. None of us were born. I think Marcus was. Marcus was like born in the '60s. So. But this
I
movie
was
came out
not
in
born in the
2000.
'60s.
He was
Okay,
born in 2000, or it came out in 2000. And I don't know if you, I mean, I don't know if you've seen this movie, Dinosaur,
I haven't seen
the
that one.
animated movie Dinosaur. It's a Disney movie. It is about a dinosaur that is gets raised by these little monkeys. The dinosaur, so pretty much he ends up with these monkeys. The monkeys raise him, and it just develop. It goes into like a whole plot of him like how the world ends for them. Like it literally shows the meteorite hitting the earth and how they're having to run away from it.
Hmm.
It's just a beautiful movie. I love that movie, and I that's speaking from my childhood. My like it just comes deep for me. I think I never hear anyone talking about it on their favorite Disney movies, and I feel
Yeah,
like that movie.
No,
I love it.
that's kind of just. I don't know. I don't think I ever watched it.
I was gonna say I don't
If
think I've
you
ever
I don't think I
watched it
ever
either.
watched it.
if y'all ever want to watch it, I would give it a chance. Give it a chance. You might fall in love with it. You might hate it. You might think it's boring, but I think it's severely underrated.
See, the first thing I thought of when you said that was The Good Dinosaur. That well, I think it was a Pixar movie, but
Yeah,
that
that
was
one was
more
a bit. That
recent.
one, that one,
It
that
was a
one was alright
Pixar.
too.
Yeah,
That one was alright.
that's what I thought of, but I have not seen Dinosaur. Mm-mm.
Yeah, it's just Dinosaur. Like Dinosaur. It came out in 2000, so it's on Disney
Interesting.
Plus if anyone wants to watch it.
Hmm. Might have to check it out.
Oh, okay. Um, this one kind of like it was pretty big, but it competed with another movie.
Okay.
So, Oppenheimer, I think it's underrated.
Oh,
It came
Oppenheimer.
out, it had to compete against Barbie. Barbie made $1 billion.
I feel
Oppenheimer
like
was on the
Barbie
back
is
burner.
underrated.
Oppenheimer was amazing. When the bomb goes off,
Yeah.
it went quiet in the theater and then just flash and then amazing in IMAX, dude. I mean,
S-
phenomenal in IMAX.
Yeah. Such a great.
I'm
You know
so
what?
sad. I'm
I
so
it
sad I never got to see that movie in theaters.
Wow, you didn't get to see it? I watched it
So
twice in theaters.
I was sad because I wanted to see it in the 10 millimeter IMAX, and they have one here in San Antonio, but for whatever reason, that theater was like under maintenance or something, so they weren't playing it, and I was so pissed off because there's only like a few theaters in the U.S. that play that 10 millimeter IMAX that Christopher Nolan shot it in, and I was so pissed I couldn't see it like that.
Honestly, just seeing it in theaters was
Yeah,
phenomenal.
yeah.
I mean, like I said, it's probably not underrated. Some people didn't like it because it was real political too. But I mean, for the time, it was accurate, like the
Yeah.
communists and stuff.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's really how it was, and he really did get put on trial because he at one point did associate with communists. Now, he was not a communist, but he did associate with people who were communists.
And I mean, you're right
But
with the whole
the
Barbie movie,
storyline,
with the Barbie movie coming out at the
yeah, and it
time,
had
and
to compete against
yeah,
Barbie. Barbie made
Yeah.
$1 billion. I mean, it's not gonna compete
yeah,
with a movie meant for kids. You know what I mean? Because
hmm,
it's a biopic. You
yeah,
know,
yeah, man.
but
But
that's what's the
so going into my next underrated movie, this is one that I don't know if either of you have heard of it, but it's a 2017 movie. I remember watching this my senior year in high school. Edgar Wright, Baby Driver. Ring any bells?
Never watched it.
Okay.
Did see the previews. Lead actor, kind of a pedo.
Yeah. So
I got
to
canceled for
start it
it, but
off,
the
yeah,
movie,
Kevin Spacey is in it.
the overall premise. I'm talking about the baby
Oh,
Insel
that's
guy.
right. I
He
forgot he
he
has
got
an
canceled.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
he got canceled
So
for it.
yeah. Ansel Elgort was the main
But
guy, and then Kevin
all
Spacey.
aside though,
Uh,
allegations aside, Kevin Spacey was a phenomenal actor. I mean, let's be real here.
yeah. You got to respect the
House
art.
of
You got to
Cards,
respect the art.
A House of Cards. He was a
Yeah.
phenomenal actor. Now he may or may not have groped people and raped them and stuff, but besides that, phenomenal actor.
Yeah.
But you know, he got
But
canceled
Allegedly.
and he's
We get
gone.
we I learned from the Pat McAfee show we have to say allegedly if not people get sued for that.
allegedly.
Allegedly,
Yeah.
But no, Baby
allegedly.
Driver star-studded cast again. Ansel Elgort, I think he was like kind of just starting out. He was in a couple of like teen rom-coms.
Isn't James in that?
Jamie Foxx was in it. John Hamm, Kevin Spacey. Great movie. The thing that really captivated me about this movie is that about 85 to 90% of the entire movie is edited to be in sync with the soundtrack that's going on behind it. So that's like
Wow.
so like whenever so the premise is that he's a really good driver, and so he gets wrapped into um, like this crime organization. He's a getaway driver for bank heist and stuff, and so each like sequence he has, like if he's shifting gears or if he's drifting or if he's you know stomping on the brake, it's to the beat of like a song. So it kind of has like a musical-ish like vibe to it. The fact that it's really music heavy and oriented on that, but just the way that they were able to edit it and make that the premise of the movie and that's what it's based off of, and they tie it into the background of his character as well, and it's just done so beautifully. Edgar Wright's another one of those actors that's really out there sometimes, but does phenomenal work. I don't know if you guys are familiar with a lot of his movies, but he did Hot Fuzz, he did Shaun of the Dead, he did that trilogy there, and did a couple others. But man, phenomenal movie. If you guys haven't seen Baby Driver, definitely recommend giving it a shot. But
Is it
Just
what's
seen bits and pieces. It
is it
looks.
on
It's. I
streaming?
mean, to me, it seems good. I just haven't really got to watching it. Seen too
yeah,
much of it on TikTok, unfortunately.
that's a killer right
As
there.
it
Yeah,
goes, as it goes,
yeah,
as it goes,
yeah,
as it goes. You know what
yeah,
I mean? But
yeah.
anyways,
What you got
um,
for us, Alan?
all right, Alan, you're up.
Well, this next one, Ivan knows it because I watched it with him. And he
Mm,
convinced me to go to the theaters and watch it with him.
okay.
I remember when he brought it up, he was like, dude, you can come watch it. And I was like, I don't want to go watch it in theaters. He's like, bro, that's what it's all about. I don't know if you've heard about this movie, Marcus, but it's Judas and the Black Messiah.
Dude, I
Judas and
do
the
remember
Black
I did.
Messiah. That sounds super
I had to
familiar.
convince you. I had to convince you to go,
Yeah,
dude. That was such a
Ivan
chore.
Ivan had to convince me to go. I did not want because it was streaming on Max at the time. Because
Okay.
this was around COVID time, so like movies were coming out on
Dude,
Max, and like
yeah,
theaters were barely opening
you were
up.
being such a
Mm-hmm.
hater.
And
Yeah,
then
you were
Ivan
being
was like,
such a
"Bro, let's
hater.
just go." And I was like, "Nah, I don't want to go. It's on Max. If I want to watch it, I'm just gonna watch it here." And Ivan's like, "Dude, like, quit being a hater, bro." And I'm like, "You know what? Fuck it, let's go." And I'm so glad I went to go watch it. That movie, like, so much history that I learned that I did not know what happened. That the FBI, like, the FBI was so racist back in the day. Like, there is like
Yeah.
that. It is historically accurate of what happened. That movie is historically accurate to what happened to Fred Hampton.
Hmm.
I don't know what it's streaming on now, but it's called Judas and the Black Messiah. Um, I'm a real historic geek,
Okay.
so learning bits and pieces of history that happened like that, some shocking history that happened like that, I
Oppenheimer,
feel like it doesn't.
Oppenheimer, what I'm saying.
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah,
it
that
doesn't.
one's. I mean, but it's really good. You know what's another one that's like the same along the lines.
Are you gonna say Black Klansman?
It has, yeah, yeah. Black Klansman is like the
Yeah.
same kind of like. You,
Oh,
you ever heard of the Black Klansman?
yeah.
That one's a really good one.
That
I
that,
haven't watched it, but I've heard of. I've
that
heard of
black
it.
that Black Hawk goes undercover and
Mm-hmm.
he gets like he infiltrates the KKK
Yeah.
in Colorado.
Yeah. That movie was
Ron
wild.
Stallworth.
But
Wild.
movies like that,
Sorry to interrupt you, but
movies like that, they just
Judas
don't
and
get
the
enough credit. They don't get enough credit for what
no,
they
that's
are.
that's
Yeah.
that's that's a good pick, bro. I mean,
They
to be
don't get
honest,
enough
that's a
credit for what
phenomenal
they
pick.
are. This movie, like, it just, if you give it a chance, it starts off a little slow. You kind of just trying to figure out what's going on, but like when things get good, you're like, oh shit. And it's just crazy. So give it a chance, Judas and the Black
Yeah,
Messiah.
I had to convince you. Yeah, good movie, good movie. It's me, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's you,
Um,
Ivan. What you got?
all I can say is Quentin Tarantino,
Oh.
Kill Bill, 1 and 2.
Okay. Okay. I
Bro,
like it. Not where I thought you were going.
I love,
Not where I
dude,
thought
I
you were
love
going,
Kill
but
Bill.
I like
I
it.
mean, it's gotta be, it's one of my favorite movies. The first one's the best one. Second one is all right, but I think the first one's the best one. And I think Kill Bill is just so awesome. Like everything about it, like the story,
Yeah.
it's just such a good action film. It's so Quentin Tarantino. I just love it. I mean,
Yeah.
any Quentin Tarantino movie you watch is gonna be good, but that's my favorite. I remember the first time I ever saw it, I was in college and it was playing. We had some type of like campus event
Uh-huh.
in the like the rec room or the rec hall, wherever you go, there's like pool tables and stuff. You kind of just go and lounge around. And I remember I stopped and the guy that would like does organize all that stuff had it playing and I stopped and I watched it for like 30 minutes and then I went right to my room and I finished it on Netflix because it was on Netflix.
Yeah.
I watched both. I think I watched both of them that day or that night. It was like a Friday night.
Yeah. No, such
Love
a
Kill
good
Bill.
movie. And you're right. I mean, as far as Tarantino's movies, because the man has way too many that are way too good, it definitely gets pushed back there. So I say that's a
I think it's
phenomenal
just because
choice.
it's super gory. I think it's
I
just
haven't
super gory.
I
A
I
lot
mean,
of
haven't
people
seen,
don't really like,
yeah,
I
probably
haven't
don't
put
like it.
anything because I have not seen the Kill Bill movies.
it's a good one.
Dude,
You gotta check it
I
out
have
for
not
sure.
seen.
I'll send you like $10 if you can't find them, just to rent them on fucking on Prime
I'm
on
pretty
Amazon.
sure they're streaming somewhere. They've
Yeah, they
got
have
to
to be
be.
streaming.
Yeah, but it's usually like exclusive to one subscription, and if you
Yeah,
don't have it, then you have to rent it.
yeah,
I usually rent a lot of movies.
Yeah, I tend to rent a lot of movies now too with my Amazon Prime, so it's
yeah,
real
Yeah,
convenient.
I mean they're like $4. You get 48 hours. You have 48 hours to finish it. You
Yeah,
know.
yeah. No, definitely a good movie though.
But yeah,
Definitely need to check that out.
Kill Bill is one of my favorite movies of all time.
I like it. I like it.
All right, you're
So
up, Marcus.
my next one, again, probably one you guys have not heard of. It's a 2014 film by Richard Linklater called Boyhood. So this film is super super interesting. It has Ethan Hawke in it. Yep. I don't know if you know. Yeah, I'm sure you know Ethan Hawke.
yeah.
But anyways, the thing that's so crazy about this film and why I think it's personally so underrated, this movie was filmed over a 12-year time span. So it literally follows a boy through his boyhood, as the movie is titled. It starts when he's like, I think like 5 or 6, and he's a young kid. He's living with his mom, um, and each, I think they filmed it like 6 or 7 times throughout that 12 years time span, and they would record or they would film certain parts of the movie, and you literally saw these same actors growing up, whether that was Ethan Hawke playing the dad or L.R. Coltrane who plays the main kid in the movie, and you get to see their life as they go on. And they live in a broken home, so the parents are divorced. The dad's a musician. He lives in Austin, and they kind of bounce from like house to house there in Texas, city to city, and it's so crazy to see a movie that's so dedicated to take that amount of time to make, and it's a beautiful film. Um, yeah, it's if you guys haven't seen it, at least watch the trailer.
I've seen it. Just looked it up now. It looks pretty good.
Yeah, yeah,
Boyhood.
yeah. Boyhood, Richard Linklater.
Yeah.
Like I said, it
Yeah,
took like
12
12
years
years
used
to
all the
make.
same actors.
Yeah, exact same cast through the entire
Just
movie.
having that amount of dedication, I mean, it has to be a good
That's
movie.
that's such a commitment. That was crazy.
Right? Yeah,
Never heard of that one.
yeah. And
It's
again,
good
just
underrated.
for
That's it.
that, that's why I had to put it the underrated because I mean, yeah, 12 years is a crazy amount of time. So, Alan, we'll move to you next now.
So mine isn't as this next one isn't um as long as Marcus, but the Austin Power series, I feel like it's
Oh yeah.
underrated. The reason why that brain came up to me today was because
Groovy,
I
baby.
this today because I don't know if y'all remember that scene where Dr. Evil's rocket gets shot up in the air and it's the shape of a dong. It's the shape of a penis. And
Yeah.
then it cuts over to like they're like, oh my god, and then they're all like talking, they're like, and it's like, oh my god, it's the shape of a dick. Look over to your starboard. It looks like balls. But it's like it's like a coach, like a umpire's like, that's 2 balls. Oh, that looks like a really big willy. Willie, what do you think that is? And he's like, well, that looks like a wang. Wang, why are you so distracted right now? And it's just like cutting, like just the Austin Power movies are so underrated. Like I feel like I discovered
Bro.
them like at 10, bro. I remember watching them like on HBO when they came out, and I thought they were so funny. Like they were hilarious to me.
One Swedish person. Oh, that's not mine.
Dude, literally the other week at work, I was driving our golf cart, and I swear I had that exact scene where he gets stuck in the hallway, and he's like backing up and going forward. Yes. I was like, oh
Mini
my
me,
God.
bro.
Bro.
Yeah.
No, mini me, no.
Bad mini me, bad.
Dude, when he kicks him, bro. When he kicks him, he's like, no.
Or I like.
remember when
That's a good one. That's good.
Yeah, that is a good one. Man,
Yeah,
I feel like
Austin
we could talk
Power
about
movies
Austin
are always
Powers all
fun.
day, but
Austin Powers is definitely an underrated movie. So
It's a good
Yeah.
laugh for sure. Not everybody has a comedic
you
mind
have
for
to
that.
have a
Yeah.
good sense of humor. You have to have a good sense of humor.
Oh,
Some
For
for
people,
sure.
sure.
You gotta be able to laugh at something dumb.
Yeah.
Enjoy something like that for sure.
you gotta make sure you have a good sense of humor. And some of these jokes are like you'd be like, that's so. Will Ferrell was in it, man.
Yeah.
Like, Will
Oh,
Ferrell was in it.
I love
They
that.
burn them.
And what was it?
Dude,
You had to ask
they
him 3
burn 'em?
times. He was like, I hate when
Will
people ask me
Ferrell-
stuff
So
3
fun, bro.
times.
Yeah. So, I mean, if y'all haven't watched it, that's enough. I guess that's enough of my part. But if
Yeah.
y'all haven't watched it, y'all need to go watch it. Austin Powers. So,
Yeah, for sure.
honorable mention.
Oh,
I
bro.
like
Like it.
I got a couple. I
Okay.
got two.
Okay.
The End of Watch.
Dude,
End
that
of
is
Watch.
such a good one.
Phenomenal movie.
Oh, I didn't even
Phenomenal
think
movie.
about that movie.
Have you seen that, Alan?
I have not.
Have you seen that yet? Dude, you haven't seen the End of
That is
Watch?
such a good
With
one.
Jake Gyllenhaal?
That's a David Ayer
Jake
movie, I
Gyllenhaal
think.
and
Man.
Jake Gyllenhaal, and then what's the other actor's
Uh,
name? Uh,
Michael
he
Pena,
plays
right?
a lot of. So,
I think it's Michael Pena. What else was he in? He was in
Michael Pena,
yeah.
yeah.
He was in Ant Man.
Did
Alan,
you ever
his
watch?
like his friend or whatever.
Yeah, the one that's always talking in that man.
Yeah.
Oh, it was my sister's name, and then my sister,
Oh,
that guy, that
yeah.
that's
Uh,
him. But he plays a serious role. He
yeah.
also does that war movie with Brad Pitt. That's a good underrated movie too.
Huh.
Fury.
Oh, I
You ever
forget about
watch Fury?
Fury.
Oh, I have not watched Fury.
You've never watched Fury, dude.
With the
You're
tank
missing out on
drivers.
some great
That's
movies.
a yeah.
Fury, yeah, Fury, and To Watch. Those are two you definitely got to go and watch.
Yeah.
Those are two great movies.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. Oh, I already said three. Um, and To Watch. I'm with the Fury, and the Fury's a great movie. Um, and then I don't know if y'all ever heard of it. It was a big deal when it came out. Moonlight. I don't know if you ever watched
I
Moonlight. It
did watch
competed
it,
against
yeah.
La La Land.
Uh-huh. I do remember
Yeah,
watching that one.
yeah. It was. I mean, it was big controversy because they announced La La Land had won the award, but actually Moonlight had
Yeah.
won it. They had to correct it.
Yeah.
The Moonlight, phenomenal movie. It won Best Picture. I think it's a great movie. You have to really put your bias aside,
Yeah, for sure.
but phenomenal movie. Beautiful picture. The story's great. Love Moonlight. One of my favorite films.
Like it. I like that one.
Okay. Yep. Yeah, Alan. And To Watch Fury. Definitely gotta watch those two, Alan. Put that on your list. Put in your notes or something.
Yeah.
And to watch and Fury.
Those two great movies. They're action packed. They're really good movies. The End to Watch is really good. Fury is
Oh,
really
yeah.
good too.
I love the camaraderie that they just build in End of Watch. Like, I mean, it just seems like you're just there.
Dude,
Like,
such a tough ending, dude. That they don't
yeah.
both like only one gets to live. That is
Oh,
such a
well,
rough ending.
there's a spoiler for Alan.
Phenomenal. The movie's crazy though,
Yeah.
bro. Like, it's a good movie. End to Watch, you definitely gotta watch.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I said three. My bad. Just a lot of hard picks, man. But yeah, those are
No,
my
I
three.
mean,
All right, Alan.
there really are, but I mean, coming down to it, for my honorable mention, this is another one that I watched in high school. I remember I watched it for my rockets class, but it's Ridley Scott's The Martian with Matt Damon.
Great movie. That's a great pick.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah,
great
I
pick.
loved The Martian. I thought Matt Damon was funny in it, and the fact that he was able to carry the movie pretty much on his own, phenomenal.
He's an elite actor, bro. He's an
Yeah,
elite actor. I mean,
yeah, he's
he's a,
wicked
you
smart.
know, he's gonna play. He's gonna, and you know how Christopher Nolan's making the Odyssey.
Oh
He's
yeah,
gonna be the main guy. That's tough, dude.
yeah.
The Odyssey is a very like. He's
That's
gonna have
another
to
movie
really
that has a
step
They're
bunch of
it up.
making
stars in
they're
it.
making the Odyssey like they're making the like off the book.
Yeah.
Christopher Nolan,
Yep.
yeah,
Oh
Christopher
shit.
Nolan, and Matt Damon's gonna play the main character from the
Oh,
Odyssey.
okay.
So
Yeah.
yeah, a lot to live up to. But I think I think Matt Damon's a phenomenal actor.
Oh,
I mean,
for sure.
he's got it, man.
Yeah.
He's
He
amazing.
has such range. But
Like, bro, underrated Good Will Hunting. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I forgot about that.
yep.
Yeah, Good Will Hunting is a great movie too. I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
that's another
I
good
kind of
movie.
double dipped with Matt Damon since he's in The Departed too. So, I mean,
Too. Yeah, I
yeah,
mean, Christopher Nolan. I got a couple Christopher Nolan for my must watch, so
yeah,
Wasn't he?
let's just not ruin that.
Matt Damon was in Saving Private Ryan too, wasn't he? He was the guy they were saving,
yep,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
it's Private Ryan. Yeah,
Yeah, Private
another
Ryan.
underrated movies. That
Yeah,
I guess
Saving
that would be
Private
more of a
Ryan.
must watch. I
yeah.
think Saving Private Ryan is probably more of a
Yeah,
must watch for sure. A lot of movies, bro. The list was tough to make.
Yeah,
it
it
looks
definitely
phenomenal.
was.
It was really tough.
That's why I was glad that we kind of opened ourselves up to more movies rather than just each bringing one for a topic. Because I mean, just yeah, with the four that we
I think
had, it was hard.
just narrowing down
You know,
one.
I've never watched The Martian through, but I've seen
Really?
it in bits and pieces. But yeah, I know it's a great movie.
Yeah,
I need to sit down and just watch it all one day, just straight through.
yeah,
I've seen it mixed and matched, but yeah, good movie. I like the pick. It's a good pick. All right, Alan.
What
What
you
do you
got?
got?
So this is another Disney movie that I feel is just because I recently watched it too. I feel like it doesn't get the credit that it deserves. You don't really hear people talking about it, but the Brother Bear series. I
Yep.
don't know if you've seen that,
I remember watching Brother Bear.
You should save that. You should just say that for the kids movies. That's a great movie though.
but
Dude.
it's so underrated, bro.
Oh,
Kids don't know about it. I like
Yeah. I mean,
kids don't know about it.
bro.
Like I would save it for the I would have saved it
Dude.
for the kids movies, but you're not gonna like kids probably right now with that wouldn't be they're gonna be like Frozen
yeah.
or freaking anything else other than Brother Bear. That's not gonna be their first pick.
You know
You
what?
know what I
Hot
mean? So
take.
Dude, I love Brother Bear, dude.
I love Brother
That's
Bear
a good
too.
pick.
Hot take, but Frozen
That's a
is
good
definitely
pick.
overrated.
Yeah, I think so too.
I
Yeah.
agree. I think it just kids blew it up. The
Yeah.
same with
Hmm.
Moana and like,
Yeah.
dude. I'm gonna add that. I'm gonna add that as an honorable mention too. But we forgot it. To the kids.
I know I did a lot of kids movies on mine, but I feel like I can get real nostalgic with movies. Like all the movies that I grew up watching, I'm like kids nowadays don't even watch any of those. They don't watch anything.
I think it's just a different dude. Disney back then was more realistic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it really got the heart. You know what I mean? I got an
No,
old Disney movie for kids movies that y'all probably relate to. This is one of my favorite. But
Okay.
good pick, Alan. I really like Brother Bear.
Yeah.
That's a great pick.
Yeah. It's one I haven't thought of in a while. So.
All right, sure. That's like totally out of left field. Like I
Yeah.
didn't even think that didn't even graze my mind or anything.
Yeah.
yeah, Brother Bear.
I like the visuals too. Like when
Hmm.
he comes with
Yeah,
the bear and like it's cool.
Disney was really good at showing different cultures when they weren't trying to show different cultures. When they
Yeah,
weren't trying
For
to
sure.
venture out into
dude.
different
And
cultures.
that's why I feel like the live action Snow White that was just so toxic. That movie. It flopped so bad because the lead actress was talking so much trash.
Yeah.
I think
Well, she
she
was
just
talking
really
trash
killed it,
about the
dude.
the original, right? And that's what really got it going.
I'm not even sure.
I'm
I
not too
just know
sure. I
that
just
it
know it flopped.
bombed,
Yeah.
I know it
and
flopped.
it had to do with her. I mean, it bombed, and it was like a lot of it was her just
Yeah.
talking.
I just know it flopped pretty bad. So
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I
All
guess
right.
let's move on to must watch.
Yeah. This is the. I
Um.
think this is like the
I-
real category here, like our must-watch movies.
yeah. Yeah. Talked about it last week, but Godfather 1 and 2. If you haven't seen them, gotta watch them, dude. It's the OG mob movie. You will never watch two movies back to back that are better, dude. I mean, Godfather, amazing, bro. That's one of the top films of all time. It's up there for sure. It's always listed like top 10, like must watch films of all time.
Okay. So how do you rank 1 and 2? Do you put one over the other, or?
I take 2 over 1.
Yep.
I
Okay.
really like Robert De Niro
Yeah.
in the second one. The story kind of gets a little like the whole casino stuff. I mean, the Cuba thing is pretty cool, and
Yeah.
like but I think my favorite was the Robert. I watched the first one to watch Robert De Niro, but then I found out he was only in the second one.
Yeah.
So, but the Godfather, the OG in the first one, that's a prosthetic that makes him have like that kind of bulldog like chin.
Yeah.
mm,
That's what makes him like, look how they massacred my boy. Look what they did to my boy. This ruthless fighting. It's gotta stop. I'm willing to make it into the you put it back all differences. Dude, I mean, phenomenal
I've yet
movies, dude.
Yeah.
Those
yet to watch it, but I definitely. I mean,
dude,
from the way
you are
y'all
just
talked
Marlon
about it,
so
Brando,
just
man. Marlon
the way
Brando.
y'all talked about it, I definitely need to watch it.
dude, phenomenal movie. Look how they massacred my boy. Just
So
like so iconic.
it's funny because my number one must-watch movie goes off of Godfather, but it elevates it to more of the like the modern like organized crime gangster movie, and that's a 1990 film, Martin Scorsese, Goodfellas.
Oh, Another great mob movie.
Yeah.
Goodfellas, phenomenal,
I mean,
phenomenal movie
Ray
as well.
Liotta, Robert De Niro, Joe Pesci. I mean, the three are just firing on all
Dude,
cylinders in that movie.
Joe Pesci,
Yeah.
Joe Pesci. Oh man,
Yeah.
he's such a good actor.
Yeah. It's
I think I don't know. I don't know if this one makes it to like a must watch. It's more like probably like underrated. The Irishman,
okay. Yeah.
when they're all old,
Yep.
Pacino,
Mm-hmm.
Pesci.
De
It's
Niro.
just it's 3 hours, dude.
Yeah.
A lot of, nowadays people won't sit through a 3 hour movie.
Yeah.
Irishman, I thought it was great. It took me a couple times to watch it through, but the Irishman's good.
Yeah.
But Goodfellas, you can't go wrong. Can't go
I'm
wrong.
telling you, it kind of set like the standard for the modern like organized crime gangster drama.
Yeah.
And I mean, just the narration of it, I thought it was such a cool idea to have Leo to just narrate the entire thing, and like they feel
You know what I haven't watched that I want to watch?
what's
The
that?
Bronx Tale.
I haven't watched that one either.
It's in
Um, so at my old job, I actually got to meet the head mobster in that movie, Chaz Palminteri. I got to meet him at that gala that I went to, and I felt bad because I hadn't seen that movie, but I know that's like his biggest movie is The Bronx Tale.
it's crazy, dude.
Yeah, but
Sorry, I interrupted you, but keep talking. Sorry, I interrupted you.
no, no,
Sorry.
no. I was gonna say like the just the way that Scorsese is able to make these characters feel like real to an extent without making them like over dramatized or like romanticizing the whole like gangster lifestyle. It's beautifully done, beautifully acted. Great movie.
It's just, he almost quit directing. Raging Bull and Robert De Niro is what brought him back.
Yeah.
I've never seen Raging Bull. I hear it's good though. I hear it's a phenomenal movie.
Yeah, the only other De Niro movie with Scorsese I've seen, I'm maybe missing one, but is Taxi Driver.
I didn't get into it, man.
Yeah,
Real weird.
it's different.
Didn't get
It's
into it.
different, but
Yeah, that one was real hard to watch. Um,
all right, Alan, what you got for us on this must watch?
yeah, Alan, sorry. Sorry, Alan. Got off on tangent.
So my number one must watch movie is La Bamba.
La Bamba.
Oh.
Okay.
The bomb? It's
Okay.
all right.
The reason I say La Bamba is because it's my dad's favorite movie. My dad's favorite movie. I remember growing up having my dad having this VHS tape for La Bamba. And then I just remember falling in love with La Bamba. La Bamba was always something that I had in my near and dear to my heart. I mean, I know it may not like be a box office money brought, but it might have not done very good when it came out. But I feel like La Bamba is just such a good movie. It covers a real life actor. It covers real life events. It's really good. So I mean, I feel like it's just a really good movie.
I really like La Bamba. I think it's a really good biopic, but no, I mean, it's one that I remember watching for the first time
It's a
and
good
then
movie.
wanting to rewatch it like so many times after. But yeah.
That's all right. I think I
Oh
only
my God,
watched.
Bob.
I think I. What's another good one like that? Like Blood In, Blood Out. That's another good
Oh,
one.
Blood In, Blood Out. Damn, I forgot about Blood In,
I
Blood
didn't
Out.
watch that. I didn't watch that till like 6 months ago, bro. I watched the whole thing. It's a pretty good movie, bro. It's a good movie.
Yeah, I think I watched that like my freshman year of college. It's one of those movies that's kind of hard to find now. Like, you're not going to find it streaming anywhere. And
On Hulu.
Yeah.
Hulu?
Hulu.
Oh, really?
Hulu's
Damn.
got it. Yeah, good movie. I watched it on Hulu when I watched it. I had like 6 months ago, bro. I had
Wow.
barely watched it. That's the first time I'd watched it. The first time I watched it through, I guess.
Yeah, I found the full movie on YouTube. And that's how I
That's
watched it.
crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. But again, that was a long time
Okay.
ago now.
I guess Palm was good. Palm was good. That's a good one. I mean, that's a good tearjerker. Yeah, Buddy Holly died on
Oh, yeah.
Richie.
Yeah.
The Big
Whenever you
Bopper.
Buddy Holly,
The day the music died.
something that close to home died in that movie. You know what I mean? That's something else
Buddy
too.
Holly, dude. They say if he would have never died, he would have been a huge music scene like Austin.
I feel like Buddy Holly would have definitely put Lubbock on the map more than what he did.
Yeah.
I mean,
Sure.
so
Well, dude, and then aviation was in its infamy at the time, so like
they
plane
made
crashes
him. I mean,
happened a lot back then.
they named the day that they died. They named it the day the music died. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
so I don't know. I just love the Bomba. I
We
love everything about it.
belong
Did you know that
together.
Richie's actually real mom? Like Richie Valens' real mom's in the movie too.
Wait, really?
The old lady that's getting filmed
No,
during the
no.
Christmas party, that she's sitting on the
Oh,
couch. I don't know if you remember that scene. That's Richie Valens' real mom.
wow. I did not know
I
that.
know. I
And
did.
that's
Yeah, if you take
is
a
that
look,
whenever
It's been it's
oh, go ahead. Sorry. Oh.
I was
I was gonna say, is that whenever Bob was on the phone with them or whatever? Like in the
no,
backyard or
this is the Christmas party.
oh, whenever he buys his mom that coat,
out,
right? That fur coat?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
There, do you
you
remember
know
that
what
old lady
scene?
that's like, getting sung to? And they put the
Yeah.
camera on her too. Yeah,
No, I don't remember.
That's Richie's actual mom.
It's forever, dude. It's been forever. I think I've seen that in high school.
Man.
Must watch. I would say so.
I think my favorite thing from that movie is this one's out of Lubbock, Texas. Lubbock, Texas?
Yeah.
That's probably like Lubbock, Texas?
Yeah.
That's probably he's like Lubbock, Texas? That's probably one of my favorites. Like, that's a good pick.
Oh my
I can't
heart,
hate on that at
oh
all.
my guess. You don't know what you've been
Been
missing
missing
no
no
more.
more. All right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good pick. Okay.
On to the next.
Second one, a little hate. I watched it late. I watched it when I was in Oklahoma City,
Okay.
3, 4 months ago, 5 months ago. The Dark Knight.
Oh,
I mean,
you just recently watched that movie?
phenomenal movie.
I
It
have
was
yet to
like
watch
6 months ago,
God.
bro. And then the last movie too, The Dark Knight Returns,
The Dark Knight
dude,
Rises.
with Bane or the Dark Knight, yeah,
Yeah.
with Bane.
Uh-huh.
You merely adopted the dog. I was born in it. But
Man,
dude, I
what I
mean,
wouldn't
Joker.
give to
I
watch that
mean,
movie again for the first time. My God.
what I wouldn't see another mental health case, bro. Mental
Yeah.
health. Good old what's his name?
Heath Ledger.
Heath Ledger.
Heath Ledger, dude.
Yeah.
Not too soon, bro. Not too soon.
Such a
He just
phenomenal movie.
became
my God.
enveloped in the character, man. Such a good movie. Such a good movie. Dark Knight, phenomenal movie, man. The whole thing was just amazing. Christian
Yeah.
Bell, phenomenal actor.
Yeah. So it's funny you went with Christopher Nolan because that's actually one of my next movies. It's from Christopher Nolan, but it's 2010's Inception. That's one that I was just
Oh, Inception. I didn't think you were gonna say that.
yeah.
I,
That
I
was
think that I liked the movie. I liked the movie. It just, I mean, it wasn't like screaming off the charts to me. It was a
I
good movie though. I
I
like the theory.
really like the whole
Cillian Murphy.
yeah.
Is it Killian?
Yeah,
Cillian?
yeah,
Cillian Murphy?
Cillian Murphy, Tom Hardy.
Killian, bro. Phenomenal
Yeah.
actor. He just won his best actor as well. His
Mhm.
Oscars best actor
Yeah.
from Oppenheimer. That's a good movie. I
But
can't hate that. That's a good movie. I didn't think it was super like, but I liked it. I liked
I
it.
mean
That's good.
it's just one of those movies that stuck with me because I remember at the end of the movie I was so enthralled with was it a dream? You know, when he spins the top and you kind of see it wobble a little bit
Oh yeah.
and then it just cuts. And so it was one of those movies that I remember after watching it, I went on YouTube and I went on Google and I was like looking up all these like Indian explain type things and like trying to figure out like if he was still in a dream or not. And it's
How deep did they go? They went three dreams deep, right? A
yeah.
dream within a dream within a dream.
Yep.
Plant one idea.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a crazy
Yeah.
concept. Crazy concept.
And
Did you watch that movie?
I haven't. I'm like trying to look at things.
Ah, dude,
but
you're missing. I mean, you haven't watched a lot of great
Yeah.
yeah, I
movies,
haven't
dude.
watched.
I mean,
I kind of stick to what I know, and then I'm sometimes I get too scared to venture out. This next movie that I'm about to bring up myself, I'll let Marcus finish and then I'll.
No, I was just gonna say, funny enough though, like maybe like a week ago, I was rewatching Rick and Morty, and I was watching that episode with Scary Terry. It's like first season,
Mhm.
and the whole
Yeah.
premise of it is like the Inception movie, and
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
Um.
they're like inside. They jump inside.
yeah,
Yeah,
Uh.
inside of the
yeah,
teacher's
yeah,
dreams, yeah,
yeah,
Dude. Uh. Scary Terry, bitch.
yeah,
yeah.
He's like. He's like. Aw,
Yeah.
bitch.
Baby.
yeah,
She's like, we
Dude.
got you, bitch.
That's
You know?
that's when that's when Rick ends up in the gimp suit, right? In summer camp.
yes, yeah.
Yeah,
Or-
yeah.
Yeah, right. Come on, Morty. That's your sister.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, that's yeah. I didn't think it was like super great like you think it is, but it's
yeah.
a good film. Like it's all right. Alan, you're up.
So like I said, I kind of just stick to what I know and I go with it. This movie actually got introduced to me. Shout out Wendy. Um, The Greatest Showman.
Dude, phenomenal pick.
I
That's a good
Yeah.
pick. That is a great pick.
I always saw it. I always heard about it. I barely found out about this movie around the time that uh Wicked came out. So back in like November, maybe. I barely discovered
That's a
this
great,
movie.
really good. You have to have no bias. You kind of got to be a little vulnerable to watch that one. I like it. Really
Yeah,
loved it.
The Greatest Showman definitely. A Hugh Jackman, he just seen him play a different part in that, like crazy.
I think it makes you feel welcome.
Yeah,
You know, that's how I felt
it's like
watching it. I think it's a
before
great
that,
movie.
all I watched was his Wolverine movies, X
Yeah.
Men. That's all I had watched from him. So
Yeah.
watching him in a musical, singing his heart out, like I know the songs
And,
now, like word for word. I'm not even gonna lie, like I know those songs word for word,
and
and I'm like,
being a theater kid, bro, I like that's like bread and butter for me. I really loved it. I don't think I saw it in theaters. I think I saw it when I like at home,
yeah,
but
I barely
great
watched it,
movie.
bro. I mean, it came out like in 2018, I think, or something. So like, I regret. I remember seeing it come out, but I regret not watching it when it came out. So I missed out on it for a couple years, for a lot of years. So
Ah, for
Yeah.
sure.
That's still
It's a
one
great
that I
movie.
have to go back and rewatch because I watched it kind of with Alan and Wendy whenever I was there last time. But at the same time, we were like drinking and like playing King's Cup. So like I wasn't like fully paying attention to it. But from what I saw, it was a really good movie. So definitely have to go back and rewatch that one. And but yeah, that's my take on
A good pick.
it.
It's a good pick, Alan. Good pick.
All right, what you got for
I
us?
Okay, I guess I'm back up.
Yep.
Recently got to watch it in theaters because it got re-released. I was
Okay.
in Oklahoma City, watched it at AMC. I watched it in IMAX. Interstellar, dude.
Oh man,
In
another
theaters,
Christopher
bro.
Nolan. All right.
In theaters on IMAX. I mean, bro.
haven't watched it either.
Wow.
Alan.
Dude, I took a couple buddies that had never seen it, so a couple coworkers,
Uh
and one of them for the last hour was sitting up like this watching the movie. The last like hour
hey,
where it
hey,
really
did
gets
you did you, did
intense.
you catch any
He
tears?
went. I don't know. I don't know if anybody cried. I think I almost cried. It's so sad. I may have
Yeah.
cried the first time. It's really complex, dude. It's
Mhm.
super complex movie.
Yeah.
But dude, on a badass TV or in theaters, I mean in IMAX, dude. I mean it was amazing, bro. I think it was one of the most beautiful movies I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
Like it's amazing. How Matthew McConaughey didn't win Best Actor for that movie, kind of crazy. Dallas Buyers Club was really good though. I can see why he won it for that one. Um, the picture in Interstellar was amazing.
Oh,
You can't
for
beat that movie,
sure. Yeah.
hands down. Seeing it in IMAX was a dream come true. I mean, really was.
I
It
mean,
was
honestly,
amazing. I'm so
I don't
glad
know
I got to
how
see it.
Christopher Nolan doesn't win Best Picture anytime he puts out a movie. I mean, just the cinematography and everything he does, my God. Yeah. He's on a
He's
completely
amazing.
other level.
Um,
Yeah,
one of a kind, dude. I mean,
for
you
sure.
would never get another Christopher Nolan. I mean, he's amazing. You can't.
Yeah.
Oppenheimer, when the bomb was off, I mean, the space in Interstellar, dude. I mean,
The Dark Knight.
The Dark Knight. I mean, dude, he kills it, dude. I mean,
Yeah.
his casting, everything about his movies is like
I guess I just
so just
need to
intricately
look more of
thought,
his movies.
dude. Dude,
Yeah.
you're missing out, dude.
You're too much into like
You're
Family
missing
Guy.
out.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're
you're not
like
wrong.
too like dumbed down movies, bro. You need to get your taste out there.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah.
Like I said, I kind of find my taste and I stick to it, and I'm like, then I find like a
You
movie
would
here,
love
like
Interstellar, and you would love The End of Watch. I know those two
Oh,
for
yeah.
sure.
For sure.
You'd probably love The Godfather. You won't stop watching The Godfather once you start. And The Dark Knight, you won't stop watching that once you start. I mean, dude, you're missing out on some crazy movies.
Yeah.
well, I'm telling you, like The
Um,
Greatest Showman, I only watched it because Wendy sat me down and watched it with me. So
I'm
like,
telling you, bro.
Well, Wendy, you got
You
to
need
get
to
him to
make
watch
her
some other
watch.
movies.
You, you and Wendy need to watch Interstellar together.
Oh, yeah.
Interstellar.
Oh,
For sure. That's a good date night movie. Really good date night movie. Especially since I don't know if she's seen it or not, but
yeah.
if y'all
She might
both
have.
haven't seen it,
Wendy has a way different taste of movies than me. But she might have seen it. I'll definitely ask her about it. I think she's still watching, so she'll probably let us know if she's watched it or not.
Yeah.
yeah,
Well,
but okay. Anyways,
so my next must-watch movie kind of rounds out my best directors, like my favorite directors. So again, just to kind of recap, started with Scorsese with Goodfellas, then I went to Nolan with Inception, and now I'm gonna end it with the good old Quentin Tarantino. The very first Tarantino movie I ever watched, 1994, Pulp Fiction.
Pulp
Such
Fiction.
crazy
a
movie, bro.
great movie. This movie, I okay, so I will
Crazy movie.
say
Yeah, for
that
sure.
watching this movie is kind of what changed my trajectory with the types of movies I watched. Because before it was like super like simple, like oh Fast and the Furious, or like oh like a superhero movie or whatever. And then I watched Tarantino and I saw Pulp Fiction and what he was doing with the storytelling and how he wasn't afraid to make a non-linear story and just kind of jump from time to time, but yet having it all connect back. You have different storylines and just having it all connect together. And it really, I was like, man. Like, I remember after watching this at one point, I thought to myself about trying to become a director at one point. Funny enough, but
Yeah,
and
dude.
it led me down this path to look at all of these other great directors out there. Again, like Scorsese and Tarantino and or Nolan and Wes Anderson. If you guys haven't seen any of his movies, out there movies, but
Always wanted to watch the Fantastic Mr.
a great movie.
Fox. Is it Clooney? Is it
I
Clooney?
remember that
Yeah,
when
Clooney.
it came out.
Clooney.
yeah.
Clooney is phenomenal actor. Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
Mm-hmm.
Killer movie too. That should have been on this.
Yeah, but
Um,
no, like I said,
but yeah, Pulp Fiction, crazy dude.
yeah,
I remember I was halfway through the movie and I was like, dude, like this doesn't even make sense,
yeah,
bro. Like
yeah,
this movie's
exactly.
like so confusing. And then the end starts going, and you're
Mm-hmm.
like, oh, 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 what the hell,
Yeah,
dude? Crazy, bro.
Alan, if you haven't seen it, watch it. John
I
Travolta,
have not.
Samuel L. Jackson, um,
You
uh,
haven't seen it, Al?
Bruce Willis, Uma Thurman.
Dude, have you?
I mean, my
I
God.
mean, Kill Bill, Pulp Fiction,
Reservoir Dogs, Inglorious Bastards, which
Reservoir
is honestly
Dogs.
one that I thought you were gonna say, Ivan.
Dude,
That's what I thought your Tarantino was gonna be
it's
earlier.
it's good. It's not my favorite Tarantino film.
Dang.
I really do like. The best part of it was the when they cat when he knows he's lying and he
Mm-hmm.
does this
Yeah.
instead of doing this.
Yep.
He's it's one of the greatest bits of like cinematic
Yeah.
like it's so crazy. Like his face when he does this
Yeah.
and they know he's a traitor. I mean, dude, Amazing, bro. Dude, Alan, you're missing out, bro. You
It
got to
sounds
get
like it
on
though.
Quentin
Sounds like
Tarantino.
Yeah.
You got to get on Quentin Tarantino. Start there. Christopher Nolan, be your next one.
Yeah, you got some good movies to
Different.
watch.
I need to. I
All
need
right,
to
Alan,
catch up.
let's see what
I
you
feel
got.
like I'm left out right now. I'm like, damn. Um, so my last must-watch movie. I am a Texas boy. I am a West Texas boy. I am born and raised West Texas. Oil fields been around us. Football was around us growing up a lot. This movie,
I know where
It's
you're
right
when I
going.
got introduced to it, was just all like it was just so just meant so much to us over here in West Texas. So Friday Night Lights.
Bowie Miles.
Don't know if y'all have ever watched it, but
Solid
fantastic
pick.
movie. Fantastic movie. Fantastic movie.
That's a good homegrown
I
movie.
will
I'm
I
in
will never,
Midland right now. I was in
yeah.
Odessa today. I mean,
The
I have
Permian
never
Panthers.
I had never gone to the stadium until the first time that I went was for my sister when she had her area marching competition there. Not this year, but the year before that. I went to go watch her there, and I'm like sitting there in the stands, and then finally I'm like looking around, and I'm like, why does this stadium look so familiar? I'm like, oh shit, I'm in the freaking. I believe it's called Shotwell Stadium or something like that. I can't remember what it's called, but they've changed it up from what the movie looks like. But you can literally tell, like, you're like, dang, like, and even the recent uh oil field series that just came out, Marcus, what was that? Well, the one that
Landman.
Landman.
Billy
They go
Bob
back
Thornton.
and they
In
it's
both of those, by
about
the way.
yeah.
yeah, he's like he knows what Texas. Um, it's Ratliff Stadium.
Ratliff Stadium.
Ratliff.
Ratliff
Okay.
Stadium.
Ratliff.
Yeah.
So Friday Night Lights has always been near and dear to my heart. Um, just that.
I used to know a lot of it, bro. I bought it on my DS card when I was like a freshman, and I would watch it before like we'd go play, and I'd watch the same Friday Night Lights. I used to have it memorized. There's this one scene I have memorized when they're eating out, and
Mhm.
it's like that guy's yelling at what's his name? The white guy, the fullback.
Oh,
He's like, Billingsley, party at Taylor's house, Billingsley. You better be there.
he's like,
Oh. And
whoa.
then he smirks. He's like, yeah, I used to have that part memorized.
Yeah, he's like, isn't he
We're gonna go
graduated already?
out. We're gonna have drinks, and we're gonna get laid. And there's nothing you can do to get out of it.
Phenomenal movie though. I just like it, just near and dear
Yeah.
to my heart. So
Good.
Great
That's a
movie.
good pick. That's I can't. That's I love it. I just rewatched it a while back.
I
I
want to
haven't watched
rewatch
it
it.
in a
I,
while.
I
You know
rewatched a bunch of
the
these movies.
you
That's
know
why I
the
don't watch
facts
about
the
the game.
facts are correct though. Comer and Booby were actually two different numbers. Booby was
Yeah,
actually a fullback, and they made it to the
yeah.
state semis. And Dallas Carter did get their title taken away because they had ineligible players.
You know, the head coach. I forget the name of the actual head coach. Um,
Gary Gaines.
Gary Gaines.
He
He was
coached.
actually a head
He
coach
coached at
here.
Denver
He was a
City
head
for a
coach
year.
here. Yeah, he was a head coach here in
Yeah,
Denver City.
Wow, really?
yeah.
Yeah, he was a head coach
That's
here
where
at
we
one
got
point.
whatever it takes.
Hmm.
Yeah,
That's stuck. He brought whatever it takes to Denver City.
yeah. He coached here for a little bit, and then he there towards the end of his career. Um, but yeah, I didn't know that he
Um,
coached. He's from San Angelo. He ended his coaching career coaching San Angelo, the one of the high schools in San Angelo, and then he retired. I think he passed away actually.
Man. R.I.P.
yeah,
But
it's a good movie.
a phenomenal
Good
movie,
movie
phenomenal
for
movie.
Yeah.
sure. You know, I just listened to the audiobook. I didn't finish it. They were in the state semis. I need to finish it.
I was gonna say after I watch the movie, I'm
The
gonna be
guy
reading
who
the book.
he does a lot of explaining to West Texas, bro. Like he explains like the whole like everything about West Texas. Like he does such a good job of explaining West Texas and the oil
Yeah.
booms, the oil busts.
Yeah,
I mean, he goes into crazy detail, dude. it's not all just about football in the book. Like
Mhm.
he really goes into the background of West Texas and especially Permian and Odessa.
It's
Oh,
just
Odessa and Midland.
I think about like different areas in our country. Like, they'll never know what it's like to be living in West Texas. They'll never get to.
I don't. Friday Lights in Texas. I mean, is nothing compared to anywhere else, bro. Like
I'm grateful
Allen,
that I grew up.
like Allen Stadium is crazy.
Yeah, I'm just grateful I grew up West Texas. Friday nights, Friday Night Lights, Friday small town Friday Night Lights. Like I wouldn't have any other way.
Hmm.
And I
Oh
guess
yeah,
that's why
Fridays were.
I guess that's why I have that movie near and dear to my heart. So
Oh, I
Yeah,
like
it's
it.
homegrown for
I
sure.
like it.
That's a good pick. I like the pick. Like the pick for sure. Like the pick.
All right, Ivan.
I thought you
What
were
you
gonna say
got?
Selena or something.
Oh, Selena
Um,
after La Bamba.
that's a good. Yeah, I've got like three honorable mentions. So what really got me into watching like really good like critically acclaimed movies and stuff, really expanding my horizon was La La Land. I don't know if y'all have ever seen La La Land. Phenomenal movie, great movie. I saw it in theaters when I was in theater. Um, our old theater teacher took us to watch it. Actually, here in Midland, it's closed down now. The Regal Theater's closed down
Hmm.
here in Midland. But La La Land changed my life. Really opened my perspective to films. If you haven't seen it, really good movie. Super theatrical. They do a lot of singing, but it's a lot of acting as well. Phenomenal movie. Like I said, if you haven't seen it, you should watch it. Really underrated. Won Best Actor and Best Actress, if I'm not mistaken. Ryan Gosling, and then
Emma Stone, right?
what's her name? Emma Stone. Yeah,
Yeah.
phenomenal movie. Um, one of my favorite movies. Another one I would have put up here was I don't know if y'all. It came out like 3 4 years ago. Green Book. I don't know if you ever heard of
Yes.
Green Book.
Uh-huh. I've
mm,
seen. Yeah.
Phenomenal movie. Great
Yeah.
storyline. Um, I love the movie, dude. It's really like,
It's a really good
two
timepiece.
two figures. Yeah, two people that would never interact in normal
Yeah.
life come together and they become friends on the
Yeah.
road. It's a great movie. I don't want to talk too much about
Yeah.
it, but Green Book, really good. And then a movie that really helped me my senior year when I was really going through stuff in the spring. Alec knows what happened to me. Um, uh, this
traded.
movie probably kept me alive. This movie probably kept me alive. Honestly, it was really dark times. Bohemian Rhapsody. Seen it over
Oh.
10 times. Um, just something about Freddie Mercury. Something that it just kept me going. Um, being, it kind of just it helped me reground myself and let me know it's gonna be okay, even though you're different. People will still love you. Like that's how I felt at the time. I could really relate to Freddie, and I was like, I really loved it. Of course, best actor Rami Malek. So those were three hard ones. I couldn't didn't keep it on there. But yeah, those were my three honorable mentions. Three really really good movies. Three good watches.
Yeah.
And if you like them, great. If you don't like them, that's okay. Everybody has their own taste. But those are my three honorable mentions. I had to put three.
I like it. So Bohemian Rhapsody is one that I've been wanting to watch. I've just never gotten to it. Definitely have to check it out though. I've heard a lot of really good things
Dude,
about it.
dude, you gotta watch Borat,
Yeah.
bro. You gotta watch
I
it.
think I watched the beginning of it and I didn't watch it through. I think I fell asleep or something. Not that intentionally, but
It's
I sat there trying to watch it. So, but
Yeah.
I want to watch
Man,
it
dude.
through.
Yeah, like I said, it's not for everybody, but the acting is impeccable. I mean, it's a great movie. Won a lot of Oscars.
Yeah. Yeah, but no, Green Book and La La Land, really good honorable mentions there. Yeah, I like that.
Great movies. La La Land's tearjerker doesn't end the way you want it, but it's necessary. Great movie. Green
So,
Book, just during the times, it's just great. Anyway, sorry.
no,
You're
no,
good,
you're good. You're
Marcus. You
good.
can hit it.
So, my honorable mention for a must watch. This was one that I kind of almost put into underrated, but for me, it's one that I had to put into must watch. And it's a 2018 movie, so it's fairly new, and it's an Amazon movie called Beautiful Boy. So it's got Steve Carell. He plays a dad, and it's got my boy Timothée Chalamet. He's honestly one of my favorite upcoming actors right now. Well, I mean, he's kind of already established himself, but
I mean, he's gonna be winning an Oscar soon. I
yeah.
mean, it's inevitable at this point.
But the premise of the movie, because I'm sure you guys haven't heard of it. Like I said, it's kind of indie-ish, but it's actually based off of a true story. So it's based off of two different memoirs, and it's the son Nick Sheff and the dad David Sheff. So the dad is he was a writer for the New York Times, I believe, and um, his son is struggling with meth addiction, and you see their journey from both sides. So it's one of those movies that kind of reminds me of Pulp Fiction with the timeline kind of jumping around from part to part. But throughout the entire movie, you see both of their struggles with this addiction and like what it's done to their life. And it's the first time I've seen Steve Carell in like a serious movie, and it tore me up. Like it was a powerful movie, and the fact that this is a movie based off of two people's lives and their stories with addiction and their journey with it is so good. And the way that it ends, it leaves you with a cliffhanger of not knowing if the son breaks that addiction. Because I mean, the whole thing throughout the entire movie is that it's a cycle that he's fine at one point, and then at another point he's addicted again, and he's back on drugs, and it's a beautiful cycle of just that journey that's there, and just the difficulty of it, and seeing it impact the family life and everyone. I like the different perspectives from the addict and then from the dad that's trying to help. It's a beautiful movie, heartwarming. Like I said, brought a tear to my eye. So definitely one that I was had to put on my must watch. So
Fiction's real. So
yeah,
that shit's tough, bro.
yeah,
It's I started the movie. I started the movie. I never did get around to finishing it.
yeah.
What's the movie
Looked
name
good.
again?
It's a beautiful boy.
Beautiful. You know, I wish I forgot I was gonna add this to the underrated. Um, it's also an Amazon movie. Did you ever watch Manchester by Sea?
Yes, with Casey Affleck. My God,
He won Best Actor for it at the
such a good
Oscars.
movie.
That movie made me cry.
Yeah,
I mean, that movie's phenomenal,
yeah,
dude.
yeah.
Just like him not being able to beat it, dude. Like I
Mhm.
I think I related to that so hard with my
Yeah,
past. Like I just can't beat it. Like I just can't beat it. I can't be here. Like Manchester by Sea. That's a tearjerker, bro.
yeah,
Alan, that's a good one. You and Wendy should watch Manchester by Sea.
yeah.
Manchester
That'll
by
get her
Sea.
crying, bro. Yeah, that'll probably get you and Wendy crying. Good date night movie. It's a good film, dude.
Yeah.
Manchester by Sea.
Manchester
It's
by
on
Sea is a great
Prime.
movie. Yeah,
I cried. I actually rewatched it a while back, and yeah, it's deep.
it's
Definitely don't
heavy.
watch it
It's
when you're
heavy.
sad.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, it's
you know what
a
movie I
pretty
just
tough
watched
movie.
that was really sad. The new Andrew Garfield movie.
Oh,
I believe it's The Life That We Live, or
it's just something about time, right?
We Live in Time.
Yeah, we live in time.
We
Yes,
Live in Time.
with
I don't
Florence
know if
Pugh.
you've seen that movie, but Wendy's the one that she. I'm telling you, she's usually the one that gets me to sit down and watch these movies. And that movie, such a great movie, such an amazing movie. Sad ending, kind
Yeah,
of leaves you at a cliffhanger. But I don't know. It just it's a different place in that. And if y'all ever have the time to watch it, watch it. It's a really good movie.
Yeah.
I guess that wasn't my. I guess that could be one of my must watch actually too. So time we live in time. I mean, with Andrew Garfield.
Yeah.
Um,
It's a great one. I mean, if you haven't seen it, definitely watch it.
Good
and
time.
then
Um,
one of my
looking. It's
last
We Live in
ones.
Time.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a
that
fairly
was
new
it.
one. I
Yeah.
think it came out like last year or this year.
Oh, dude, I wanted to watch this in theaters,
Yeah.
and I did not get to watch it in theaters.
Yeah.
So
Damn, I
good.
Andrew
do know
Garfield
what you're
acting
talking
in that
about.
one is really
I
good.
really, I really, really want. He's a fucking phenomenal actor.
And Florence
Um,
Pugh, my
I
God,
wish I
she's
would have watched,
amazing in it.
Yeah, she's
and
amazing.
I had it, and I was gonna go watch it one day, and I decided not to. That's
Yeah.
a miss.
Um,
That's a miss. That is a miss
so
for
one
sure.
I will include that as one of my honorable mentions.
Okay.
We live in time, and then one of the last ones. This one was one that I got introduced to in high school, but The Outsiders.
Oh, yeah. I haven't seen The Outsiders in a
That's all
while,
right. The movie.
but I
The
remember
I don't think
really
the
book,
liking
movie
it.
did the book just.
the
I
book was
don't think
really
the
good.
movie did the book justice.
Fair point.
Yeah, but I feel
But
like
when
the
he's
book.
in that bed and he tells him, sorry, go ahead, sorry.
Okay, no, no. I mean, you're right. You're right. Like, I mean, it's not the best movie, but I feel like it's definitely a must watch if you're into the book. Because I fell in love with the book. The book is what made me fall in love with what the Outsiders was.
Yeah.
And I mean, the movie wasn't quite the greatest adaptation of the book, but the movie just still did such a great job in showing what the Outsiders were. And I mean, it had a bunch of great actors in it too. Um, so I mean, I feel like if you haven't seen it, you should take a chance to see it. Maybe even read the book. So
I
Yeah.
think you got to read the book and then go see it.
yeah,
Makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
The saddest part is when he tells him to stay golden when he's in the hospital room.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
Yeah. And
probably the
you know what's
saddest part of
funny?
the whole thing.
I never understood that reference in Step Brothers. You guys remember that part?
I don't even know they made a reference to it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've never
So,
really sat there and watched Step Brothers
oh,
through.
dude.
I've seen the whole movie, but in bits.
Yeah.
I never
No.
saw it
So there's
through.
a part where she tells John C. Riley, she's like, "Stay golden, pony boy." And yeah.
Dude, you know where we whiff? We should have done a funny movies category, bro. We
Yeah.
totally whiffed.
I mean, honestly though,
Like Anchorman,
there's so many
Anchorman,
categories we could have done for this. Like, my God.
dude.
But
Dude, I love Anchorman. I
I
think that's one of my favorite movies.
I want to throw in one more honorable mention if I can, real quick.
Go for it. I mean, we just got the kids' movies left. So.
Yeah, that's true. Um, and it kind of goes off of what Alan was saying with uh, damn it, it's slipping from me. It's slipping from me. I'll come back to it. I'll come back to it. Damn. Okay. All right. Kids movies next.
Okay. Good movie. Yeah, we really went off on a tandem.
Yeah.
Gotta watch that movie now, Alan. You got me thinking. I'll watch it soon. We live in time. I'll watch it soon. Um. Okay, kids movies. I, I've always loved this one. Spirit.
Oh, okay.
Spirit.
Probably one of the best kid movies out
Spirit.
there. Spirit,
Chaka's like in love with that movie, bro.
dude. That's like one of my favorite movies, kids movies of all time. I mean, Disney did it right. Like it's so good. Like the Native Americans in it, they're like, like they did it. I think they did it good, bro. Even for back then, I think the movie's great.
Yeah. So
All time favorite.
my kids movie all time favorite
Did you see that?
Nickelodeon. What?
My electricity almost.
No, I didn't see that.
Your old ass computer.
Yeah.
No, fucking, we're under severe thunderstorm.
Oh. But
Yeah. All right. Go.
so
Marcus.
it's a Nickelodeon movie, School of Rock, Jack Black.
Oh, School of Rock is a really good movie.
School of Rock.
I tried watching it. I think I just needed to be a kid to watch it. I
Such
didn't
a good.
really
The
get into it.
songs in it. Oh my, it's such a good movie.
I think it was just too childish for me. I'm just too grown. I should have watched
Possibly.
it when I was a
Yeah.
kid.
Yeah.
Didn't really.
Yeah.
Huh?
Oh, is it my turn? Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this movie, I ranked these children movie in no particular order, but I just recently watched this movie, and it actually just got it was in nomination for some Oscars. So this is one of the first ones that I just fell in love with. Like I really did. The Wild Robot.
Oh. Okay.
I don't.
Is that
I know
with
what you're
Pedro
talking
Pascal?
about.
Not too sure. I don't
Oh,
know
okay.
who.
But
I'm
it's
not
a
too
newer
sure.
one, right?
Yeah, it's a newer
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
It barely got nominated um with like the Oscars. I think I want to say it was nominated for Best Picture and all that too, but I don't think it won anything. I don't think it came home with anything. But phenomenal movie. Like the plot of it, a robot going like I mean you'll have to watch it. Y'all have to watch it. It's just the ending of it, the beginning of it, just from where you start at the beginning, you don't think it's gonna go to where it's going, and then at the end of it, you're like, it's just a real tearjerker and just a really good movie.
I think now I don't really like watching kids' movies as an adult.
It is harder. But I mean, there's some that have done a really good job. I think like my next one coming up,
I
which I'll
just,
get to, I think kind of falls into that category. But
I just don't think. I'm sure it's a phenomenal movie. I don't think I can just do it now. I've gotten older. Um, maybe I'll give it a try. I've seen it before though. I've definitely seen the trailer. Um, maybe I'll give it a try. We'll see. If you watch some of those movies we told you about, I'll give it a try.
I will. I will. I definitely need to catch up on
yeah.
not be such an uncultural swine.
This is an OG movie. OG. I've always loved this movie. One of the greatest ones. Goofy movie.
Oh,
Taking
Goofy
Max to
movie.
college,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
When he's fucking throwing the fucking
He's fucking
Oh.
dancing.
dude. That guy, what's his name, dude? Cheddar. Yeah. Oh, Cheddar.
Yeah, he's like
I love
Cheddar.
that. He's like, guys. He's like, guys, don't get mad at me. I'm doing this for you. Dude, I love them. I love that. Cheddar.
Oh,
He's
Wendy
just so
had
iconic, bro.
Wendy says that's interesting. I enjoy kid movies more now than I did before. They heal my inner child.
I can see
I
that
don't,
honestly. Like
I don't
Love.
it kind
see
of
that.
takes you back to a simpler time, you know? Like
Oh,
it
Yo,
allows you
yeah,
to be a kid for a little bit.
it
And
allows me to forget about my problems and my depression and my anxiety and my everything and my bills and my problems and my work and my life, my adulting.
so you actually hit a key word there that ties into my next movie. And okay, so this is more of like a franchise now, but Inside Out 1 and 2. Those
never watched them.
it's
Yeah,
about like
They
the
look great. Like
emotions. Oh, such a good movie though. Like
it looks great. It looks
beer's
great.
coming up right now.
Just, just never watched them, bro. They look great though. They
You
look like phenomenal movies.
you need to
yeah.
give them a shot, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
great movies. Like, man.
I think
it,
really the only kid movie that I've watched as an adult recently is like Sing 1 and Sing 2. I think those movies are really good.
I like the first one. I never watched the second
They,
one though.
I watched the first one. I haven't
they,
watched the second one. The first one's really good
the
though.
second one's really good. They weren't those that Sing 1 and Sing 2 wasn't even on my list, but I really like those
yeah.
movies. I think that's the closest. That's the closest. I don't know why I watched them, but
Yeah.
great movies. But I've heard Inside Out is really good.
Really
And
good.
then they just
Yeah.
add a new emotion,
Yeah, they have
anxiety.
anxiety. Yeah, that's what I
Anxiety.
was saying with Alan just
Anxiety.
talking about
Yeah,
anxiety. Like, man.
yeah. I like it. I'm telling you, I've seen it. I just never watched it. It's not something I would willingly watch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it definitely makes you sad. Like I remember watching the second one in theaters,
Yeah.
and I got a little teary eyed. I'm not gonna lie. So
Maybe maybe I gotta give it a chance, but we'll see. We'll
yeah.
see. I don't know. All right, Alan, go.
What you got?
My my second must watch, or I guess my second ranked. I guess they're not really ranked. They're not like none of these are really ranked. My second one, just because I grew up watching this one, I remember watching this one like so many times. It was just my go-to for some reason. I remember this is like my first distinct memory of watching this movie. Was watching this movie, I guess, and it was Tarzan.
Oh yeah.
Tarzan. Growing up, like my if
Not
my
my
mom
not my favorite, but
if my mom knew how to keep me occupied was to sit my ass down with what something to snack on and was to put on Tarzan and I would sit there and I would watch Tarzan. I had a
your
VHS
comfort
tape.
movie.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. That
Yeah.
might have been my comfort movie.
You felt like Tarzan.
Tarzan, maybe I think
It's a
so.
good pull. It didn't even come up in my mind to think of Tarzan when I was going through this.
Yeah.
But that's a good movie. It's not one of my favorites, but it's a great movie. That's a good movie.
See, I feel like there's a lot
It's
of
good. I like
kids
that.
movies that are really good, and that's what kind of makes my list a little bit more. I'm having to think a little bit deeper on it because there are so many that I really enjoy. But
Yeah. I got like two or three honorable mentions. So we can hear them all if you want to throw them all out at the end. I've been doing it.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what's your
All
next
right.
one?
But good pull. Good pull, Alan. So there's four films in the series with a fifth one coming out. We all know it, Toy Story. My favorite
Damn.
one is number two, Chicken Owl.
Yep.
I don't.
That to me is the best Toy Story. Is the one where he gets taken, he gets stolen in the yard sale.
Yeah,
Well, shit. I mean,
Is it chicken? Is it chicken?
I guess I might as
Is it
well
yeah.
Chicken
jump in
Owl?
on this because Toy Story 2 is gonna be my next movie. Toy
Okay,
Story
Oh,
2.
I might as well jump in on it too because I put Toy Story as one of my honorable mentions. I didn't want to put it as like a because I felt like Toy Story was gonna be like an automatic one for everyone, so I put it as an honorable mention. But Toy Story, I feel like the whole franchise. I just didn't really enjoy Toy Story 2 as much as I did the first one and the third one
Damn.
and the
Hot
fourth one.
take.
Yeah,
Okay, I will say the fourth one was my least favorite. I don't really care for that one. But
yeah.
Toy Story
not
I
the
think
2.
spoon.
Oh,
I
Sporky.
don't.
yeah,
I don't
Sporky.
think Toy Story has missed, in my opinion. I think all the films are very well rounded. But it's just, I guess, preference. But the second one was always my favorite.
Same. Yeah.
I just thought it was really good. I'd like the third one, Lonzo the Bear.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd really like the
Lotso.
third one.
Lotto.
Yeah, lots of
Yeah, Lotto.
backstory on that one. I think the first one's just really basic. I think the plots got really crazy.
The
I
first
remember
one's
The
the
rest
supposed
first
to
of
be.
them,
one's I remember the first one kind of scared me a bit as a kid with all the toys that Sid would make.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
dude, the one with the legs,
Yeah.
it's
With the
crazy.
baby doll head.
They made it a hooker, bro. They made it
Oh
a
yeah.
hooker.
Yeah, an actual
He
hooker.
made it. He made
Yeah.
it an actual hooker.
I didn't think about that.
Oh.
That's crazy. I didn't even think about that. Dude, I can't believe we all had Toy Story. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, I had a Toy Story. I had a Toy Story as an honorable mention. I didn't. I felt like I couldn't put it as like.
Oh,
Okay.
that was my third.
Yeah, that
Was
was
that
my
your
number 3.
third?
Yeah, that was my
Okay.
Yeah.
third.
I guess Alan will go to you
Yeah,
since
what's
you
your
got
My
third?
number, Lion King.
Lion King. Okay.
good. Yeah, it's a good pick. You can't go
Lion,
wrong.
Lion King 1,
I think
Lion
I
King
just
1.5, 2. Have you seen the 1.5 with Puma and
yeah
Timon,
Yeah,
where they're
Timon and Pumbaa.
freaking
yeah.
Timon and Pumbaa, and then Lion King 2. I don't think they have a 3. I can't remember, but uh, just the whole Lion King.
Were
Lion
the
King.
live actions any good?
I haven't watched them. I don't
I
think I
haven't
want
seen it.
to.
I didn't see them either.
I don't think I want to.
They say they're good, but I never really watched them.
I haven't
But
really
But that's
been
good. I mean,
intrigued by the live action movies, except for
yeah,
one. But I'll talk about that here in a minute.
and I just have one honorable
um,
mention after that because I gave away my Toy Story. So
That's true. Okay. I could really relate to this one. Big Hero 6. I
Oh,
really liked it.
Wendy loves that one.
yes.
Wendy
That
loves
is
that
such
one.
a
That's
good
I
one.
think Big Hero
I
6.
forget about Big
That's
Hero
like one of my
6.
favorite. I think it's underrated. I mean,
For
I was
sure.
gonna put it as underrated. It kind of just gets the backlight, the back burner type of vibes.
Yeah.
Um, really liked it. That's one of my favorite movies, Big Hero 6. Um, yeah, and then another honorable mention. I have a picture. I have a flag of him at home. Surfs Up, specifically Chicken
Oh,
Joe.
yeah.
Dude, Chicken Joe.
Chicken Joe,
Yeah. How is he
dude.
surviving in Antarctica?
Cody!
What's that?
I don't know. They're the waves are. I don't know.
How does he survive in Antarctica?
You think
Who
too much,
knows?
bro. It's Chicken Joe.
Yeah.
He can do miraculous things. Cody, I know he's around here. I can feel it in my nuggets. Dude, I love that movie so much. Oh my gosh, that movie's great. But yeah, that's Chicken Joe. Characters like that, Chicken Joe and the other guy from the Goof. I don't know what's his name, man.
I can't remember.
We Shatter.
Shatter.
Okay, so I have two honorable mentions for the kids genre. My first one, Lilo and Stitch, and which kind of ties in. Lilo and Stitch is the only live action movie that I care to see. I'm
I do
intrigued.
too. Yeah, I'm
Like,
intrigued to watch.
oh man, Lilo and Stitch was just one of my favorites, like growing up. But as far as like the overall movie itself, I don't think it beats any of my other three that I put. So that's why it's an honorable mention. But then after that, I have to go with Sandlot. Sandlot was
The
just a
sound was
great
really
movie.
good movie. Really good
That's
movie.
all right. I didn't really watch it too much growing up, but I like
I
the
really
Sandlot.
liked Sandlot. Yeah.
L7
That's good.
Weenie.
Yeah. Alan, did you have
Um,
another
his name
honorable
was
mention?
Bobby, by the way. His name was Bobby.
Bobby. My last
It's such a
honorable
Bobby thing.
mention. My last honorable mention is The Book of Life. I don't know if y'all have seen it. If y'all have ever watched it.
Is that one kind of like the Coco movie?
Coco stole the Book of Life's idea.
Oh,
I feel like
okay.
Coco Book of Life was the first movie that took the land of the living, like, for cartoons. As far as I know, that's the only one. I feel like Coco stole its ideas, but The Book of Life is a really good movie. It has what's his name? Um fuck, I went blank right there.
Oh
But
wow, that kind of does look like Coco.
Right? Yeah.
yeah,
I don't know
it
which one
came
came
out
out
way
Wow,
first,
before.
but
that's kind of
It
cool.
came out no, it came out before Coco. I know that for
oh,
sure
did it?
because
Oh, okay.
I remember when it came out. But Coco, I
Strange.
enjoy Coco too. Don't get me wrong, I love
Oh,
Coco.
Mama Coco. Oh, makes me
Yeah,
cry.
but
I've seen it. I've seen that one.
the Book of Life was the first movie that I remember that brought the land of the living and the land of the dead, or the land of the forgotten, whatever. That I remember, and really good movie. So should watch it.
Yeah. So I
No,
have.
we can't forget the goat. Oh, go ahead, go ahead.
Oh, no, no, no. Go ahead. I want to hear what you're gonna say.
We can't forget the goat. The SpongeBob movie. David
Okay.
Hasselhoff.
I forgot about that one, though.
Okay, that's
We
not what
can't
I
forget. I was
thought you
gonna
were
put
gonna
it down.
say. I was thinking Shrek.
Yeah, I think
I really liked Shrek too. That's what I
third.
was kind of
I think the third one is the best.
Shrek 2 was pretty funny though.
interesting take.
When he gets turned into a human, they pepper him. They strip search the cat.
I was gonna say I like when
Catnip.
they get the cat and they're like, "That's not mine."
He's like, that's not mine.
Yeah.
His donkey's like
Or
on the
maybe
ground.
that
He's like,
one is
release
my
the
favorite one.
island.
I think they did the Shrek series dirty with the fourth movie. I think it should have stopped at three.
Well,
Rumpelstiltskin, I
it's the
don't really
fifth
see
movie.
how that fit into the plot. No, that's the
I
fourth.
mean, I mean, it's the whole fairy tale thing, you
Are you
know.
talking about the one that's about to come out?
No, that's the fifth one.
That's the fifth one.
Oh, okay, okay.
Oh, the
Yeah.
one I'm talking about is the fourth one.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
forever
Rumpelstiltskin.
after.
Yeah, I didn't like it, man. It really made me mad. I feel like they did the Shrek series an injustice.
See, I thought the third one was an interesting take with like the whole King Arthur and Merlin and
It's just hilarious, bro.
yeah.
That's just not the gum gum drops. The whole premise of Shrek is crazy.
Yeah.
You know the Muffin Man. The
The
Muffin Man?
Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, dude, I don't think they should have made the fourth one. I think that one just really killed the Shrek series for me.
I mean, they were making the money, so why not?
Yes,
That's why the fifth one came back. That's why there's a fifth one.
Hey, and
It's
that's why they
like,
went with
you know, like
that's why
the
they went with the Puss in Boots movies after.
The Puss in Boots movies are pretty good.
Yeah, those are good.
they were right too. I think the first one's probably the best Puss in Boots. I tried watching the last one that they made. It was alright. I mean, it wasn't like I don't really pull my attention like the other ones did. And man, that's also my opinion.
Yeah.
I like them.
I mean, all of this has been our opinions,
Um,
honestly, on all of these movies.
Yeah,
So
I mean we're
Sure.
no movie critics. We're definitely
what other cartoon movies?
see, I always liked
I
like the
don't
Rugrats movies, but that's because I grew up watching Rugrats.
I love the Rugrats movies. I
Yeah.
love
I don't think the Rugrats is my thing. Oh, I was gonna say, uh, that reboot of Teen Titans
the Teen Titans Go.
really
Hmm.
left us out. Yeah, the reboot of it though,
They made a
where like
movie.
they're all it's like super childish. I think that
Yeah,
really
super
killed that for
cartoony.
me.
Yeah. Do you guys ever
I've
watch
actually
That really
Codename
killed it for me.
Kids Next Door?
yeah.
Dude, gas,
Yeah.
gas. That was so gas.
God.
That's one of the best things I watched as a kid.
Yeah. But no,
You know,
I
like
think
I really liked Billy and Mandy. That made me think of Billy
oh
and
yeah.
Mandy.
Yeah.
It was really good.
The
And the
Grim
spider.
Adventures.
Why don't you love me, Dad?
Yeah.
Die! He just hits him with his things like, "Ah."
And then when he calls Exterminator,
Dude, when he makes his teeth clackle.
there's the one. Remember the TV movie special, the Wrath of the Spider Queen, where the son gets married.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I don't remember.
I remember that one, and then like the
And
Christmas
then
one they did.
the Christmas one where Santa's a
Yeah.
vampire.
Yeah.
Dude, you know what SpongeBob scene I seen the other day, or I seen today, where SpongeBob is going through the sand and he comes up on that guy eating marshmallows. Can I borrow a couple of these? And he takes two and like goes back.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Do you remember when he's going to boating school and he has that instructor with the Australian accent? He's like, "Would you like one of these chocolates?" And
Oh,
that fish is
the
like,
drill
"Yeah."
sergeant.
And he starts eating. Yeah, he starts eating it. And he's like, "No, you didn't get my classroom."
And
He
he throws him
throws
out.
him out of the classroom.
Yeah.
I was like, "Bro, how did I forget about that? That's hilarious."
The SpongeBob movie definitely a must watch.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that we're men. Oh, dude, yeah,
I
it's
had the
good.
DVD, bro. I had the DVD set. I remember.
I remember playing
I
the
remember
Actually,
my
game.
grandpa had a stroke.
Oh shit.
My grandpa had a stroke when we were watching that when I was a kid. They came and they took him to the hospital. And I was like, "What's going on?" Grandpa's just laying in the living room and they stretching him off and shit.
Damn. Man.
I mean, it didn't ruin the movie for me, but it happened during that movie.
Hell of a way to remember
wow,
it.
Sorry,
wow,
that's
wait a
random.
minute.
I know. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Sorry for your grandpa.
You know what I was thinking though? Though another way we could have done this episode, and we could do it in a different episode, is kind of have it the same structure with overrated, underrated, and must watch, but have that for a genre. So instead of doing like just those categories, we do it like action movies, like our overrated action movie, underrated, and like a must watch that way.
Comedies,
Yeah, comedies, whatever.
romanticals,
That's one way I was kind of thinking
magic,
I
about it
think
once you talked about like
magic
all these
Mike.
movies that we missed.
We should rank Magic
how
Mike
much
my movies.
Um, Marcus, how much do you watch SNL? Like, how far back do you
Oh,
go? That's because
I
I see the Chippendale stuff.
yeah, yeah. So I mean, it just depends. Like I like a lot of Chris Farley stuff. I go and watch like as far as the older stuff. I find comedians that I like, and then I watch their SNL skits. But I don't really go back and like watch
Yeah.
like seasons. Um, really just kind of like their
But no,
highlighted
I'm just
stuff.
talking about like I go like when I don't know how much Alan knows about SNL or
Yeah.
how far back he
I
goes with
watched
it.
I watched some
But
skits. I think I watched like
there's a lot of
the first fit like
there's
50
a lot
year
of
special one.
archives of it.
Yeah.
That one's good. That was a great one. Um, Maybe one day we can like rank top five SNL sketches we
Oh
like or
yeah.
something like that. You have to watch a lot of them though. I've seen a lot of SNL skits.
Yeah, but
Maybe that's something we can look into down the line.
yeah, no, the Chippendales though with Patrick Swayze is one of my favorites. I mean,
Yeah,
God, it's
that's
such
I seen the Chippendale.
yeah.
Well,
Oh,
mine's band down by the river.
Oh yeah. Uh
Gonna
I
be
like
living in a van
huh.
down by the river,
I like the
I
cowbell.
like the Folgers ad.
smoking doobies.
I like the cowbell one.
Oh, more cowbell.
Yeah,
Yeah. Have you seen the Folgers one, Ivan?
dude. Is that the one where he's like decaffeinated crystals? What?
Yeah, and
He's like, yeah, we
they're
just
like he's
said.
not the same without his Folgers, and he just starts flipping out in the restaurant.
Yeah, yeah, that's a good one. That's for
uh,
sure,
yeah, but no,
for sure.
I think we've had a good culmination of movies here. I think it's interesting seeing kind of all of our different tastes in movies and kind of how we look at it. Alan's definitely got some homework to do on his movies.
I
Um,
definitely do.
I've got
Definitely
some
do.
movies that I got
100%.
to watch too, and honestly, some that I want to go back and rewatch now. Talking about all of these different movies, but no, it's a lot of fun. I think we all brought some really good takes to it. You know, of course, I had some unpopular, overrated takes, but I still stand by that. Um, but no, one thing I do want to do is for those of you that have missed parts of the episode, is I want to go in and put up our list of our movies, so our overrated, underrated, must watch, and kids movies. So keep a lookout for that on our socials. We have our Instagram account that we just started. If you guys have not yet, go ahead and follow us over there. And yeah, you guys have any closing remarks for us?
No, I just I really need to get this done. I need to get this movies going. I need to stop being an uncultured swine.
That's for sure.
Um, I didn't think we'd last 2 hours, but this was fun. I did enjoy this episode.
Yeah,
This is probably one of my favorite episodes.
yeah, I definitely agree. Um,
Started
if
off
you
streaky with
guys,
fucking Marcus, but
you guys definitely keep a lookout on our socials. Um, we are talking about doing a NFL Draft Day podcast on
Right.
Thursday. We're still working out the schedule to see if that's going to work, but do keep a lookout for that. That is something that we are looking at doing this upcoming Thursday. Are we going to do same time,
should we
7 o'clock?
explain it a bit?
Yeah,
I think it
Well, whenever
starts.
it starts,
I think it starts a little earlier, like 5-ish
well,
maybe.
what kind of give you? I don't think it starts that early. We can search it up. We're on computers. Um, just get a little perspective. So we're gonna do top 15 picks. We're each gonna guess and who gets picked. Every every guess we miss, we have to shotgun a beer. There's a potential that we could. I mean, I doubt we're gonna
Yeah,
buy 15 beers. We'll probably all buy a 12 pack
12
or
pack.
something.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
and
every one we miss is a shotgun that we have to take. That's the idea. 15 picks. You know, we can potentially get 15 wrong. Um, one of us may have to down their whole 12 pack live. Um,
it might be a very sloppy
so
show.
that's
I'll
an
tell you
idea.
that.
Yeah, it might be
Yeah,
a little
and
crazy.
you know it's an idea that we're thinking that we're probably gonna do. We'll see. Alan, your forehead looks massive right now. That motherfucker is not real. I'm sorry, Alan. I didn't mean to call out your forehead. You'd look great bald though.
Oh,
Shave it off. You know what I'm saying?
You're about to get make. You know what? If I guess one of these drafts wrong, one of these picks wrong, I'll shave my hair.
okay, that's pretty
I'm just,
bold.
nah, I'm just,
No, no,
nah, I'm
no,
just
no.
playing.
Hey,
Dude, I
hey,
was
you
like,
said
Nah,
it.
nah,
You
nah,
said it.
nah, just playing. Hell no, I won't shave it. I thought about it, but I need a haircut.
let's make a bet between me and you. Whoever gets the most right, loser has to shave their head.
Nah.
Dude,
I
I'll
can't
do
shave.
it. I'll do it.
Hey,
I'll
it'll
do
keep
it,
you cool
bro.
for the summertime.
Head
When
head
you,
and beard. I'll shave both live on the
Damn,
pod.
man, that'd be a special in itself right
But you
there.
gotta commit too. You gotta commit too. The
man, I don't know.
whoever loses has to go.
I don't know.
Come on, bro. A bet's a bet.
But I haven't bet nothing. We will announce it. We will announce it and see what happens. We'll announce it, and I'm not gonna agree on it right now, but we will see.
Dude, there's a chance I could lose and you could live it up, bro. You have so much hair I
If
have.
Marcus joins in, then maybe.
Nah, I'm bowing out of that one.
I love my
Come on,
hair.
come on,
The little
VR.
hair that I have, I love it.
I can't shave my head.
Man, y'all need to man up. I'm down to do that, bro. Down. That's content.
That is content. Hey, I did the one chip challenge. Alan did the cinnamon
Cinnamon.
challenge. Yeah, I know.
Y'all are stupid. I would
Hey,
never do either one of those.
hey,
If I lose
it
a
was for the
bet, I'll
content,
do
all
it.
right.
That's different.
It was for the content.
That's different. Losing a bet is different.
All right. Well, we will talk about this bet and we will figure it out. And once we do, it'll go on our socials. So you guys keep an eye on that there. But until then, guys, it's been fun. And hopefully we'll see you on Thursday.
Yes, sir.